What it do, YouTube/Patreon/bit shoot. Today's video, we're going live. Yes, best better believe it. You best better believe it. Hold on, I'm trying to see how the hell do you even work this shit. This is my first time actually going live. Besides like going live on like live streaming when I'm playing a game and shit. This is my first time actually going live on this motherfucker. No, cancel that. Okay. So we got one person in here. I don't know who that is, but welcome to the live. So anyway, today's video, we're just gonna talk about, just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Different topics and stuff. But first things first, I want to say shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to the people who genuinely rock with my movement. You know what I'm saying? It's much appreciated. Death to all the haters. You know what I'm saying? You could die, suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? But that's to all the haters. So if you feel some type of way, then you're a hater. So that goes for you. But but yeah, man. Listen. I just want to say like, it is just funny going live because the shit just feels different. But anyway, it's just like just so much crazy shit going on right now, right? In the world and shit. And you know, some things gets more light than other things. You know what I'm saying? So for example, it depends on where you're from, it depends on how you grew up, it depends on your background, like different shit like that. But like me personally, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for another man or another woman. But I can say this though. Me, I grew up, I'm from Chicago, Harvey, Illinois, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up all around the city. I seen poverty, violence, you know what I'm saying, killing, all different type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the only thing I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen the school systems, how corrupt it is, but then on the other end, you will have certain teachers that will be in these school systems and they will give you the real education and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They give you the real shit. And I just see it from both ends. Like I see it from both perspectives. Like some people, they only see silver spoons. They only seen golden spoons, platinum spoons. They never seen a wooden spoon or a fucking gravel spoon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They only seen just whatever. They're a product of their environment. But I didn't let that hinder me. See, when you go through poverty and pain, right? It's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. It's just that simple. It's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. Me, I didn't let that shit break me. Yeah, it's been times and shit that I feel like I wanted to give up. I feel like I couldn't do this no more, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna have people say, hateful stuff towards you. You're gonna have people throwing dirt on your name, lying on your name, shit like that. But of course, you know, um, that's what comes with the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people, a lot of people can relate to this and shit, regardless of where they from. But a lot of people, they make like fake accounts, come back trying to troll, trying to say little stuff, and this is like, bro, like you giving me your energy, like you going out your way to give me your energy. Like, how does that how does that work? You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of world we live in. And when you start talking about real life events, a motherfucker don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. People want you, and this is not everybody. But people want you to lie to them. People want you to tell them everything is gonna be okay when you know damn well everything is not gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well everything's not gonna be okay. And people want you to be like, oh yeah, everything gonna be okay and all this type of stuff and all that. No, and then well, it's not. Some situations it will be, but just really look at the state of the world. And a lot of people don't give a fuck about the state of the world, which is cool because you got to worry about your own life, your own problems. But if you're a living entity and you're on Earth right now, I'm not gonna say like directly, but the world's problems is your problems. Your problems is the world's problem. What does that mean? It all coincides with each other. So basically, what that means is just look around. Like you can go on, just it depends on where you at, but like on the news and shit like that, because the news don't really show everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you watered down messages and shit like that. But like you can go on Yahoo, motherfucking Google, and you would just see this motherfucker's killing their whole family. This motherfucker's killing their friends. This motherfucker's just killing random people. Now, if you had like beef with somebody or something, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna justify that, but if you had beef with somebody, I would understand that more than just killing random people. You know what I mean? Like that's cowardly. But if you had like beef with somebody, somebody picking on you, somebody bullying you, and you know what I'm saying, you had no other choice, which life is about choices. But I'm just giving you examples because where I come from and shit, you know, and other impoverished areas, everybody don't grow up with parents. Everybody don't grow up with silver spoons and privileges and shit like that. You got to turn nothing into something. It's called being an alchemist. You know what I'm saying? On a spiritual level, it's called being an alchemist. But you could transform negativity into positivity. I did a video on this. That, for example, right? If a motherfucker is sending negativity towards you, that still is energy. That's energy. You could transform that. You could transmute that. But if you don't know how to do that, then what? If you don't know how to transmute that negative energy, you're gonna feed into it. Or it's gonna overtake you and you're gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna overtake you and you just gonna become a product of your environment. And that's basically what Satan and his minions want you to do. They want you to become products of your environment. Motherfuckers want you to feed into the negativity. And like I said, if that's what you want to do, cool. But I'm not about to preach, oh, do this, do that. Like I said, I'm not attacking no innocent motherfucker. If I'm coming at somebody, it's because it's justified. Somebody came at me. And you can be like, yeah, you know what, fuck this shit. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Fuck it. I'm not gonna pay attention to it. You can't do that shit. I don't see that shit. Or you can be on that feeding into it. Oh, fuck you too. But it's like sometimes you gotta show your fangs. And I'm only just saying all this just to kind of, you know, just to break the ice and shit. But yeah, man, like a motherfucker want you to lie to them. They want you to just tell them sweet nothings and shit like that instead of just telling them the truth. Like, and I used to be like that. That's why I could say these things. That's why I feel comfortable with saying these things because I've been that person before. I've been through that. Where you just want a motherfucker to tell you, um, you want them to tell you what you want to hear, but not reality. And it's just like, I respect reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that fake shit. I respect reality. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just really think about it though. Just really think about it on a spiritual level, right? Why do, not even why do, but why is all this shit happening simultaneously? What shit am I talking about? Why is all these distractions happening simultaneously? Why is all this destruction, all this, I guess you can call it, natural disasters? I guess you can call it that. And I'm only saying I guess because with all this like harp shit and chemtrail laws and all this shit. They got shit so fucked up now. When I say they, I mean the government. They got shit so fucked up now that you don't even know what's real or what's fake no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. You don't know what's real, what's fake no more. It's all about delusions. You don't know if it's a natural disaster or if it's a man-made disaster. But why is it happening simultaneously? For example, you got new TV shows coming out. Excuse me, you got new TV shows coming out. You got new video games coming out. You got all this music coming out, which is cool. It's all art. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's all art. It's a form of expression. You got all this stuff coming out. You got all this murder happening. You got all this government corruption happening. You got all this pestilence, this famine, all this shit happening, all this disease and shit simultaneously. And it's like I told you, if you watch my videos, if you're not new to what I do and you like actually like a real supporter, you actually watch what I do or pay attention to what I do. I said this in a few videos ago, more than a few, but you know what I'm saying. I said this a while ago. I was like, damn, what was I saying? I said, damn, I just lost my train of thought. That shit funny as hell how that shit worked. Them damn satellites. But anyway, I was basically saying, with all this shit that's going on and shit, why is it happening simultaneously? Like, for example, right? I'm gonna just give you a better example. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, and this might be a little bit over exaggerated, but I'm just trying to make a point. Every day, you got something new coming out, technology wise, to keep you focused on that, like focused on a distraction. Then you got some scandal or some shit coming out, or it's exposed that all these people dying, all these natural disasters happening, all this crazy shit happening simultaneously and shit. And motherfuckers think that's normal. Actually, I remember what I was gonna say. I said this a while back at my pre-recorded videos. I said, if your grandparents are still alive, or if you got parents that's, even if they're in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? My parents in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? If you got parents that's in their 40s, 50s, or whatever, even older, ask them, have they ever seen the world at this point? None, and they're gonna tell, I guarantee you they're gonna tell you no. Two, no, I'm not trying to save the fucking world, because you can't save the world. You can barely save a motherfucker in your neighborhood. Motherfuckers don't want to be saved. Like J. Cole said, don't save them, they don't want to be saved. So I'm not here to save the fucking world. I'm just here to relay a message. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you. And no, this is not no preaching shit. But at the same time, this is not no turn the other cheek shit where we gonna let a motherfucker say whatever they want to say, because disrespect will not be tolerated. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta teach these people, or these mutants, or these lizards, or whatever the fuck you wanna call them. You know what I'm saying? You have to teach these motherfuckers. So we got 9 people in the building and only 4 likes. Can we please get the likes up? Unless you're just here to spy and see what the fuck going on. Can we get the likes up, or you can leave the building, please? So you're just here to spy then. Disrespect will not be tolerated. So what that means is, if a person respects you, regardless of whatever their nationality is, you respect them. If a motherfucker disrespects you, regardless of their nationality, you disrespect them. I mean, you can be the bigger person and walk away too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if a motherfucker put their hands on you, you beat the shit out of them. That's justified, because the motherfucker shouldn't be putting their hands on you, you see what I'm saying? And that's just pretty much just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm preaching, because people, A lot of people grew up in fucked up places where they ain't never seen respect before. They don't know how to look. They don't know how to look. You know what I'm saying? So they think that saying, "Oh, I apologize." No, not I apologize. People think by saying, "Oh, that's an accident." They think that's saying an apology. That's not saying an apology. You know what I'm saying? That's just a cop out, basically. But I'm saying that to say that people think, like, just in today's era, they think that this shit is normal. They think that disrespect is normal when this shit is not normal. They think that the shit that's going on earth right now is normal. It's not normal. This is Book of Revelations. This is not no damn sermon. This is not no preaching. None of that. It's just that this book and many other books, Behold the Pale Horse, it's actually in my book bag, but that's in the other room, so I'm not even going to get that right now. But Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper, that's another great book. The Art of War, I got that book in my closet. I still haven't even read that one yet. But I'm bringing this up because it all ties into what the fuck going on right now. Let's just say that in a nutshell. It all ties into what's going on right now, right? And when you look at this shit, you'll be like, if you got common sense, because everybody ain't got common sense. I'm telling you, sense ain't common no more, right? And it's funny because, like, most people, they operating, you can't really see it like from this angle. Most people is operating off the vertebrae. They operating just off the stem of their brain. They don't even really have a developed brain. Like, you know how when a baby first born and shit, and then the doctor will tell you watch the baby's head because they got soft spots in their head because the baby's brain's still developing. Just like when they start to grow up and shit, they be like the baby's head is still developing, their brain's still developing. That's why you're not supposed to really drink, do drugs and shit as a kid, because your brain's still developing, right? Well, you got some motherfuckers that have done that, and there's no judgment towards them. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers, everybody done did some shit or whatever, but that's not my point. But people do it anyway, and they don't got all their fucking screws. You see what I'm saying? And they think that a lot of the shit that's happening right now is normal. They operating off the reptilian side of the brain. They operating off the vertebrae, the tip of the vertebrae, the stem. Their brain has never even fully developed, so they always in flight or fright. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what you would call them, crash dummies or whacked out or whatever you want to call them. They just basically, I'm gonna tell you just like this. It's like a new form of MK Ultra. Let's just put it like that. It's like a new form of MK Ultra, where you would tell a motherfucker something, they just dazed out. Their brain are fully developed. So if you have a fully developed brain, right, you could work. So you got the different dimensions. The third circuit of your brain, which is more like like physical, density. You see what I'm saying? You got that. Then you got the fourth circuit of your brain, which is more into psychic abilities, telepathy and shit like that, which is, in your pineal gland and shit. And then you got the fifth circuit of your brain, which is more like fifth dimensional shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess you could kind of say we're there, you know what I'm saying, on a spiritual level. That's why there's so much purging going on, right? Because in this book and all this shit, it tells you that God or, the Most High or Allah, Buddha, whatever names you want to go by. Because I know a lot of people who watch me, they come from different backgrounds and stuff. That's why I say that, the Most High is a man of war, not welcome to Candyland and all that shit. And, as a person, I can speak for myself. I do have to work on, forgiveness, trust issues, and stuff like that. But you got people that's purposely put in your life, aka agents, government agents, and shout out to Professor Griff, Public Enemy. He talks about this. It's basically like frequency matching, where they match your frequency and they send people with the same frequency as you. They send them in your path, but it's like a government plant. And Tiario talk about this too in a different way. So shout out to Tiario. He talk about this in a different way too. A motherfucker could either hunt you in your life. They could be somebody that's gonna hunt you, or they gonna be somebody that's gonna help you and uplift you. You see what I'm saying? So if you got people that's in your life and they there to hunt you and bring you down, they were clearly placed there. You see what I'm saying? I can't tell you what agency they came from and all that shit. I can't tell you all that because I'm not there. I don't know. And then if you got people that's placed in your life that's around to help you, they were sent there. But they weren't sent there by no agency. You see what I'm saying? They were sent there by the Most High. But this is what the government doing. They fucking with everything in the atmosphere and the stratosphere and all that shit. They fucking with all that shit. They fucking with the gender lines. Like I say, if if you're a transgender or some shit like that, I have nothing against you. I'm not into that. But if that's how you live your life, that's how you live your life. I'm not gonna disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not into that. But you know what I'm saying? But if you into that and shit, it's because they blurring the gender lines. And just hear what I gotta say. Like I said, I ain't disrespecting you. They blurring the gender lines. Who is they? The government. So when you have negative people around you, you ain't gonna know the difference from a negative person and a positive person. So you got motherfuckers around you, they full-blooded snakes. They cold-blooded. They was sent to take you out this shit. But then you got people that's around you. They actually genuinely good people. They got good hearts. They great people. And they might be, because we all got some type of flaw, whether it's on the inside or the outside. But you so mentally fucked up from the trauma you've been through, it's hard to tell which is which. Just like nowadays, right? With these gender lines that's blurred, makeup is actually a pretty dangerous thing if it's not used in the proper context. Because nowadays, with all this, the gender lines they blurring, you got men that look straight like women. You got women that look straight like men. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. And it's all blasphemy. It's all blasphemy. Yes. Yes, it is. Now, all this killing and shit going on, like I say, if you like got some type of rivalry with a motherfucker, somebody bullied you or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's more justified than just, oh, there goes some innocent people, let's fuck them up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's coward shit. But if you got a motherfucker that's picking on you or some shit like that, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that's going on now, you got, man, it's so much, man. It's just so much crazy shit. And a lot of people think it's normal because they operating off the stem. They not operating off a brain. They operating off a stem. You know what I'm saying? So they think that all this crash dummy shit is cool because all this shit hit them simultaneously. You got GMO foods, you got poison in the water, poison in the sky, chemtrails. You got motherfucking poison coming out the TV, which is ELF waves, ELF, ELF, extremely low frequencies coming out the TV, fucking with you. You got extremely low frequencies coming out the music, because you notice from Public Enemy's era and the real hip hop era, which is hip hop stands for higher, infinite power, healing our people. Hip hop was about uplifting your people, uplifting your brother and sister, sticking together, right? But then the government had to come in, aka the CIA, had to come in and switch that narrative to something else. They had to switch that narrative to throw us off guard, because think about it. If you operating from the heart chakra, if you operate from the heart chakra, Then you operated from love. Remember, love is it's just like anything. It can be used as a weapon, and a weapon could be used in a good way, as in defense to protect, or a weapon could be used as an offense to attack. You see what I'm saying? So love could be used in a positive way. It could be used in a negative way. You see what I'm saying? Are you following me? So with all this shit going on where don't nobody trust nobody, and I'm like that too. Like shit, you gotta watch who the fuck you trust because everybody don't have your best interest. The shit was set up like that on purpose. So you could be looking at motherfuckers with the side eye the whole time. If you don't have discernment and you don't know who you got around you, you just as good as dead. Because you have a whole bunch of snakes around you. And as deep in your heart as you want to believe, like, man, I want to just believe that this motherfucker A1, that they legit, I just want to believe it. You end up believing in it, end up biting you, and it'll come back to bite you. But then if you so overly critical, like, damn, man, like, I don't know, these people too nice, this shit weird, you know what I'm saying? The whole time, your discernment, you don't know. So you got real good people around you, but then you burning bridges with them because you don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's all by design. It's all by design. At this rate right now on Earth, it's gonna take a higher power to fix this shit. Now, like I said, a higher power, the Most High, Jesus Christ, whatever name you want to go by. Why did they call it the Holy Spirit? It's a spirit. Why do you think they call the devil a spirit? It's a spirit. So these spirits, see people leaving the building now, they can't take that shit. They like, hell no, I'm scared to hear that shit. You see, people don't want to hear that. They want you to lie to them. You know what I'm saying? And we don't do that over here. See, these spirits, it's going to manifest that in the embodiment of a human. So it's like, how the fuck you want change in your neighborhood when you don't even want to put the change in yourself? You see what I'm saying? And that's the hardest change. Is change within ourselves. How you want change in the world and you scared to change and get them snakes out your circle? You see what I'm saying? It's gonna take before a higher power can even, and this is just my opinion on this part, but before a higher power can even come in and save us, motherfucker gotta save themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta save yourself. I personally think all these motherfuckers that's like lunatics and that's just on like some crazy type of timing, the government need to just gather their ass up, put their ass in an arena or something, let them kill each other off so we can kill off that demon seed. You know what I'm saying? And then all the people that's actually trying to build, because it depends, like, especially if you're in the black community, so-called black community. If you're in the so-called black community, then most, I say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, if not 9 out of 10, most black people or whatever, I'm just using that term so motherfuckers can understand, but we're not black, of course. They don't want to build because they don't know how. It's been stripped from them. They don't want to build. They don't want to start their own businesses. They don't want to be self-reliant. They don't want to be self-employed. They don't want to do none of that. Now, the government isn't bad as in the structure. It's not bad. But the officials, not all of them, but the officials that's in the government, a lot of them are bad. See, that's the thing. The government as a structure is not bad. You need laws and rules and implications and shit like that not to control people, but to make sure you got your citizens in order. Because if not, you see the shit that's going on right now. And even with the laws in order, when you possessed by demons, that shit don't matter. Because Satan came to kill, steal, and destroy, to take as many souls as possible. Why you think all this killing, this shit going on? This is Satan. A lot of people pledge and sold their soul to Satan. And I'm going to give you my favorite scripture out the Bible. It's just straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible. It's just straight to the point. You get it. And this is what's going on. Let me find it real quick. Ephesians. I'm just kind of using one hand to turn the pages. So, yeah, see, look, people leaving the building. I'm scared of this shit. Hell no, that's just funny. They're like, I'm scared of this shit. And it's funny too, because I could see that I inspired a lot of people on YouTube. And they don't even have to come out and say it. I could just tell, like, I could tell that people watch my videos just by the words they say or certain topics and shit like that. And which is cool, you know what I mean? Because I watch a lot of other people's videos too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I even comment on your shit. You know what I'm saying? If I actually, you know, really like feel what you're saying and shit, I really comment on your shit. Like some people think it's too good. But if all that shit got erased and the EMP hit right now, you ain't gonna have no phone, you ain't gonna have no Instagram. And then what? You just gonna be back to a regular motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, here we go right here. This is the book of Ephesians. This is, oops, hold on. All right, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. Straight to the point, man. Straight to the point, man. And it's speaking on exactly what I'm talking about right now, just in a nutshell. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You hear that? Do you hear that? Let me read it again for you, just in case you ain't got your hearing aid in, or just in case you ain't got your day-lived glasses on. I got my day-lived glasses right there, you know, sitting on the little shelf or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already seeing through the illusion. And if you never seen the movie They Live, you don't get that joke, of course. But anyway, let me reread this again, just for the people who don't have their hearing aids in. It's funny. As soon as I cracked this book open, boy, hella people laugh. And I'm thinking, I'm scared of that shit. That's just funny. You know me, I gotta joke around too, man. For this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So they say the rulers of the darkness of this world. We not of this world. We live in this world as, see, and this is another thing too. See, right now I'm in a human form. You see what I'm saying? I'm in a human form. But I'm a spirit that is having a human experience, not a human having a spiritual experience. You see what I'm saying? I'm a spirit having a human experience because you have to come back. Your soul has to come back to earth to learn lessons that you didn't learn in your other past lives. See, people don't get it. I mean, some people do, but a lot of people don't get it. When you're here on earth, right, and you're alive, like you see how I'm alive and shit like that, that means you were dead at one point. See what I'm saying? Because in order for you to be alive, you had to be born, right? In order for you to be born, that means you had to be dead at one point. Exactly. So this is basically earth is where you learn your lessons. You know what I'm saying? You learn your lessons. See, a lot of people, they don't believe in the Bible. I used to be like that. I'm not gonna say I believe every word that the Bible say and all that, because you do have people called the Bible Destruction Group back in like 1776. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the time where the transcendental period, you know, with a so-called, you know, Illuminati and all that shit was formed, and they was, you know, taking the Bible and taking stuff out and rewriting it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that happened with a lot of different books. You know, they was taking it and rewriting it, but it is a lot of jewels in here that does go with everyday life, that does go with, you know what I'm saying, the shit that's happening right now. Just like that Bible scripture I just read to you in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Straight to the point. We're not wrestling against flesh and blood. You're not wrestling against your own so-called brother. You're wrestling against the damn spirit that took over your brother. Like I said, this ain't no church sermon or nothing like that. I'm just mixing it up for you, just in case if you think I'm just big teething and shit and I'm just talking, when you really have things that can relate and I can reference to what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So it really goes all within that. But I'm really just saying all this to say, like, you just look at what's going on, it's not normal. And it's called death by design. All this shit is set up by design to trick you. See, Satan, he likes to hide behind like fake profile accounts and shit. Like it was this one profile, somebody, trolling and shit. They made an account called Joey the Nigger. That don't hurt my feelings because one, you won't say it to my face, whoever it is, because you know if you say it to my face, then your family is gonna have to let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. But you ain't gonna say it to my face because you know I got hands, and if you don't want to use hands, we could. You feel me? We can do that too. You feel me? We can do whatever you want to do. And this ain't no tough guy talking it like that, but I'm not about to let nobody just say anything to me like I'm a clown. You feel me? But if somebody that made an account called Joey the Nigger, I think it's funny as shit because you wasted all your time, your energy just to tell me and come and say hatred. It's just like, damn, bro, like you that obsessed with me? Like if you don't like me, why are you watching me? You infatuated? But listen though, I hope your family had something to eat last night. I hope your family had something to drink last night. I got that from A.E. Buddhist. Shout out to A.E. Buddhist. He taught me that when a motherfucker sending you negative energy, say something positive to him. Say thank you. But anyway, I got rid of the account or whatever. But it was just funny that after I did that human trafficking video, motherfuckers want to make fake accounts and start trolling because they don't want the truth to get out here. But the truth already out here though. And like I said, if you're not an ignorant person and you're actually smart or have some type of smarts, you would go through my videos, you would go through my archives. If I was you, I would start with my most popular videos. I've been doing 15,000, 20,000. I've been doing that shit, nigga. That shit is nothing to me. Why you think I'm not doing it now? Because YouTube has me shadow banned. YouTube has me shadow banned. Are you paying attention? YouTube has my shit all fucked up, my numbers. And people even tell me that they think they messing with your numbers. Yeah, the light bulb just went off. Duh, they're fucking with my numbers, bro. I've been doing 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 views. I've been doing that. I'm not doing it now because YouTube don't want my messages to get out. But believe it or not, and I know they fucking with my numbers because I'm almost at 3 million views, which is supposed to be way past that. And it don't really matter about the views and all that. I'm just proving the point that on YouTube Studio, which I can see my analytics and all that shit, what countries watch me. I got a lot of people in Canada that watch me. Shout out Canada. A lot of people in Australia that watch me. Shout out Australia. I got a lot of people at Finland that watch me. Make my shit, my messages international, bro. It's bigger. I mean, my main following, of course, comes from the United States because that's where I'm from and that's where I'm at right now. But I'm international, dude. They don't want my messages getting out to other countries, but it's already too late. I got a lot of people in South Africa that's watching me and that's paying attention to what I'm saying. Romania, all these different places. I'm international. My impressions, that you know how you make an impression on somebody or somebody made an impression on you? I make impressions on people because of my personality. You know what I'm saying? Because of who I am. Right? See, look, people don't want to hear that shit. They mad. So I make impressions on people, right? If you go, well, you can't do it, but when I go to my analytics and go to my impressions for a lifetime, meaning the lifetime of my channel, I've made over 23 million impressions on people, but only got 3 million only got 2 million views on the road to doing 3 million views. those numbers don't match up. How am I making 23 million impressions on people out of the whole lifetime of my channel, but I'm on the verge of doing 3 million views? Because they got me shadow banned, fool. Duh. Because they don't want this shit get out. Because I know how to put words in such simple forms. I know how to say shit that I hurt a motherfucker like Joey the nigger. That don't hurt. Niggas call niggas every day. Thanks to your ancestors. You know, look, somebody just unliked. That shit funny as hell. That shit doesn't hurt my feelings. Thank you. But you got people that say this shit all the time, right? Thanks to your ancestors. You know, that's the reason why we call each other niggers now. But that doesn't hurt. But the thing is, I know how to put words in such simple forms to make those words hurt if I wanted to. I know how to put words in such simple forms to paint a picture. You see what I'm saying? I know how to paint pictures with words because I'm an artist. I don't just talk on YouTube and play video games. I don't do that. I am an artist. I do graphic design. I know how to draw. I do music. I do all that shit. I mean, I can't do it simultaneously all at one time, but I do this stuff. I am an artist. So I know how to use my words to make art, to paint pictures. They don't want that message getting out, so they fucking with my numbers, right? But you have so many people and a lot of other YouTubers, whether they big YouTubers, whether they channels bigger than mine, whether they channels smaller than mine, whatever, in between anything, they know they got people. Oh yeah, thanks for the donation. I'm not, let me see who that was. Oh yeah, thank you, Alina Jones. Thank you. I appreciate the donation. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And and that's the thing, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. But I know how to paint pictures with words to get the point across. And a lot of people they could relate to this. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I'm trying to see. Okay. I don't know why I don't got the chat on here. Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go right there. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Like I said, this is my first time actually going live without like playing the game and shit. So my bad. I wasn't ignoring y'all, nothing like that. So I'm reading y'all comments. What the fuck? This shit going fast. See, Tacola, I'm gonna read all y'all comments. I'm not like these other motherfuckers that only pick and choose what comments they want to read. Bro, what the fuck? Like I said, I'm still learning how to do this shit. I wasn't ignoring y'all. I didn't. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Cola, yes, I don't even get your notifications anymore because YouTube has me shadow banned. I'm telling you, you're not the first person that has told me that. You are absolutely not the first person who has told me that they don't get my notifications no more. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like they just got it like that. They don't want my messages getting out there. But if you don't, I'm pretty sure you do, of course. But just in case to double check, just hit that notification bell next to my name and then put it on all notifications so you can make sure you get all my my new videos, my new content and stuff like that. But even if you do get it like that, like I said, a lot of people have told me that you're not the first person, Cola, that said that they don't get my notifications no more. It's because YouTube got me shadow banned. People think I'm just saying that to be funny. No, I'm not saying that. Remember, it's been times where y'all couldn't even hear me. Y'all be like, oh, I can't even hear your videos. It's because YouTube fucking with the audio. They're not fucking with it now. Let me see who else on here. Yin Sun 777. What's good, bro? Got the fire sign. Ralph Jamel with the high five sign. Right, Ralph Jamel, wake the damn up. Shout out to you. T Infinity 2. Hey, King 603 Joey. I just found you last night at 11:11, and the video I saw was about something I was thinking about. Spirit jumping, a major transformation from 9 months till now. Shout out to you. Thank you. I hope you hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I hope you, continue to stay in tune with my videos. And I'm glad, my messages was able to help you. And you see a lot of people leaving now because you know, I'm addressing the supporters and shit. Like, I'm gonna get back to the message. I haven't lost the message. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you gotta engage with your followers, bro. Like, what the fuck? If you don't engage with your followers, how you think your channel is gonna grow? Like, come on. Somebody said hello. Like I said, I didn't have the comments on. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this shit. T Infinity, that's why in the movie Matrix, that's where they put the plug in. Exactly. I'm glad you're paying attention. That's 100% facts. Then this is funny. Unfuckwittable. I subscribed not too long ago. Keep doing your thing, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate it. Sheep Avenue, need discernment in these times. Times is weird. You ain't never lying about that. Elena Jones, these people let their job positions get to their heads. Oh my God. Thank you. You ain't never lying about that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to like, oh, I got a degree. You can kiss my ass now, basically. One of those type of motherfuckers. T Infinity 2, Ancestors Guide, the ones that's supposed to be here. That's 100% facts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't lied yet. Shit. Peace King 603 Joey, connected and protected always. You 100% facts about that. And you ain't never lying about that. Thank you for the support. And somebody else just said something. Said Knoxville in the house. Shout out Knoxville, man. You already know. So I just read all those comments and shit. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get, oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay. That's how I got the messages on here. See, like I said, when I go live, I usually go live when I'm playing PlayStation, but this is my first time actually going live speaking. See, that's why the messages wasn't showing up, but I wasn't ignoring y'all. Black Queen says, hey, King. Hey, Black Queen, shout out to you. Welcome to the party. Okay, but like I was saying, man, I'll just have to address my supporters because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to address the people that follow you, that subscribe to you. You're not supposed to just ignore them like they don't exist. But anyway, I didn't get the notification. Of course, you didn't get the notification because YouTube, YouTube got me shadow banned. I was just saying that before you came in here. YouTube got me shadow banned, like for real. Like YouTube don't want my messages getting out. Real shit. And I know it's like, oh, you just making that up, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I'm dead ass serious. YouTube don't want messages getting out. But like I was saying, man, motherfuckers think the shit that's going on right now is normal when it's really not. Like, for example, I don't know everything in the world. And I ain't trying to act like I know everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know, and that's all that I know. You got to do your own research. You have to be a free thinker. I'm telling you. And listen, a lot of people think, oh, I forgot where I can never forget where I came from. Trust me, I can never forget where I came from. I already been told y'all the 13th son, TLC, that was one of the first people that woke me up into what I know now. And at that same time, that was like 2012, around that time, 2012, 2011, I was listening to 13th Son. I was listening to Professor Griff. I used to watch Ralph Smart. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else was I fucking with big time at that time? RFG. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to him at that time. Motherfucking man, it's a few people I used to like that. said you can't hear me? I don't know how that's possible. Wait, it say check the mic check. Can y'all hear me now? If y'all can hear me now, wait, it say no sound. What the fuck? Can you hear me now? Okay, so y'all can hear now. Sorry about that. See, I might have to go back and say what I was just saying. Damn. Hell yeah, get them likes up, man. Okay, so Black Queen said, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you too, Black Queen. Thank you for the support. I know YouTube hating hard. You ain't, you ain't never lied about that. Hit that like, fam. Mic check. Can't hear. Mic stop. Can't hear you, King. Something happened, Joey. We can't hear you. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm sure y'all can hear me now, right? I hope y'all can hear me now because like I said, I don't know what the fuck going on. I told you. I told you they don't want the shit getting out. I just told you this shit, man. That's why y'all couldn't hear me on a lot of my old videos. Okay, Elena said we can't hear you. Aaron Essential said we can't hear you. It's hit the fan. Said back in business, we can now. Yes, yes. MM, hey Joey, been watching your content since 2018. You too be messing with your numbers. Much love to you, Mel from Australia. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to you, Mel. Thank you. I appreciate the support. And yes, YouTube is messing with my numbers. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else can see it. So before I go back into what I was saying, can you guys hear me? Let me know right now. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you're good. Okay. All right. So like I was saying, I might have to go back to what I was saying. I don't know what part it stopped working at, but like I said, back in 2012, 2011, I was watching the 13th Son, TLC, 13 Love Community, woke me up into what I know. You know what I mean? So I never forget that. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Professor Griff at that time too. Professor Griff woke me up too. Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? It was a few other YouTubers. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, Dive Deep. I used to watch him. RFG. I used to watch him. You know what I'm saying? That was around that time. And like I said, they information. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it. I applied it to my life, and it actually worked. Then once I started to gain spiritual experience for myself, then I started applying the spiritual experience that I've gained for myself, and I started to apply it to my life. But you also have to gain physical experience in your life as well that you can start applying. Anything that I tell people on here, I never tell nobody to do some shit I've never done. And like I was saying, I don't know if y'all heard this part or not, but I'm gonna repeat it anyway. I've done things I'm not proud of. Hell yeah. And guess what? Karma slapped my ass. Yeah, of course. What the fuck? Of course. Nobody's immune to karma. Hell yeah, I've done things I wasn't proud of. And guess what? I got dealt with karma. It's just that motherfucking simple. It's called transparency. It's called honesty. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it's called. It's called maturity. You know what I'm saying? But I've done way more good shit than I've done bad shit. That's why I have a lot of favor on my life right now. But let me tell you this though, and like I said, if you've been watching my content for a long time, you know what I'm saying, and you really keep up with what I say, then you know this. Hell yeah, I had a hard upbringing. But like I said, it's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. A lot of people, they've been through some fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess I can't speak for nobody else's life. I can't speak for another man or woman's life because I don't know what they've been through. That's the thing about me. I keep this shit 100. I don't know what you've been through in your life. But you don't know what I've been through in my life unless you actually watch my videos and my content and you heard what I've told you. Like I said, I never tell somebody to do something that I've never done. Everything I'm telling you on these videos, you can apply it to your life and I guarantee you you're going to get results because I'm not selling you anything. Like the 13th Son used to say. Excuse me, that's how I knew his concept was real. I'm not selling you anything. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know that the shit real. Anything I'm telling you, you can apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit. And then once you start to gain spiritual experience, and then once you start to cosmic knowledge, what's up, bro? And Black Queen says, I miss the YouTube when it was real. Mostly all the truthers have been taken down or shadow banned. I appreciate you're still here and still going. Thank you, Black Queen. I appreciate that. And trust me, it has been a struggle. And that's the thing. And that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. A lot of people, they don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, they don't know. They don't see you when you on the verge of giving up. They don't see you when you breaking down crying. They don't see you when you fucked up and homeless. They don't see that. They don't see motherfuckers turning their back on you. They don't see that. They don't see motherfuckers mistreating you. You see what I'm saying? Because all my life, motherfuckers mistreated me and expected me to and take that shit. I'm not taking that shit. This is not no turn the other cheek shit. No. If anybody did something to me, I came for them motherfuckers and I handled that shit. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. If a motherfucker respected me, I respected them with the utmost respect until they disrespected me. That's how I was raised. If a motherfucker respect you, you respect them. If a motherfucker disrespect you, then you go. If a motherfucker put their hands on you, you know what time it is. Point blank, period. You see what I'm saying? And that's the shit that I'm preaching. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit because they want you to lie to them. They want you to tell them sweet nothings and all this shit. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I used to be one of those type of people. Why do you think I get on here and say the shit that I say? Because it's experience. It's experience. It's experience. I learned this from experience. People, like I said, I don't know about nobody else's life. I can't tell nobody what they've been through. Oh, you ain't been through that. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. I am who I am, 1995, 444. And I can't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But what I can tell you is what I've been through, what I had to overcome. And I can tell you from experience that a lot of people, when they go through pain, it breaks them. And they can't smile no more. They don't have no compassion in their heart no more. They, Black Queen says, I agree. I'm not turning the other cheek. Respect is earned, not given. Exactly, 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 exactly. And and that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that go through pain, it breaks them. They can't smile no more. They can't have fun no more. You know what I'm saying? They just give up on themselves. They let themselves go. And no, we're not judging those people. I'm just saying this because you have to be aware of all scenarios. You got to be aware of all aspects. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's been times where I gave up on myself. It's been times where I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I feel like giving up and all that shit. But I say at the end of the day, I can't give up because if I give up on myself, then I give up on all the people that support me. But even before I was even on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was going through shit. I already told y'all this shit. Motherfuckers used to talk shit about me in high school all the time, laughing at me, all that shit. But motherfuckers never knew what I've been through because niggas, when I say niggas, I'm just speaking in general or whatever. People never took the time to really get to know me because they want to impress their fake friends. But we ain't gonna get into all that though. You feel me? And that's the thing. People trying to impress people, trying to impress like it's a lot of men that's trying to impress other men on some weird shit. And it's a lot of women trying to impress other women. Like, first things first, you gotta impress your damn self. You know what I'm saying? We got some new people in the building, man. Shout out to y'all. Welcome to the party. You know what I'm saying? T Infinity 2, that's the perfect way to induce MK Ultra. Thank you. I was just saying that like 20, 30 minutes ago. Dennis Parker just tuning in. What I missed, shit. You missed a lot, but I'm kind of giving like a little recap anyway. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the party. But anyway, like I was saying, you ain't really missing it. I'm just saying, like, when people go through trauma and shit, it break them. Like somebody had a dog that they really loved and their dog died. To somebody else, that ain't really nothing. I'll give me another dog. But to that person, that means everything to them. You have to be aware of that. And I learned that in AmeriCorps and Triple C. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, a lot of shit. I learned a lot of shit from Job Corps. I learned a lot of shit from AmeriCorps. If you don't know what AmeriCorps is, it's a non-profit volunteer program. It's like a workforce labor program, that the government help young adults, like help them like gain skills and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned a lot of shit because before then I was still stuck in that hood mentality. You know what I'm saying? I was still stuck in that hood gangster mentality because when you from a certain place, that's all you know. But then at the same time, that's their excuse. That's all they want to know. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got options out here and shit. especially in today's age. Nigga, you got options. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's all I know. Now that's all you choose to know. See, people never head another way. People never seen another way. But that's the thing. That's why I'm glad that like it's people like me that's still on here and other, it's a lot of other real YouTubers out there too, but they shadow banned as well. But like they telling you like basically like I'm a living testimony for people because I already told you all the shit I've been through. Like I said, I'm not gonna open up that wound again and talk about the shit I've been through in life and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I already did plenty of videos on that. I didn't talk about that shit. I'm not about to open that wound again. But just know I did overcome a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still overcoming to this day. You know what I mean? And even through my iniquity, even through the shit that I was going through, the pain that I was going through, I still get on camera, still relay my messages, and still keep going. Because some people, it's either going to break them or it's going to make them. I'm one of those type of people. The pain made me. I'm still laughing, still having a good time, ain't letting none of that shit get to me. You want to know why? And that's what the demons hate. They hate people like me, the fact that I'm so strong, I'm still smiling. You see me, you be like, I don't think this dude ever been through nothing. And that's the judgmental shit. See, it's a lot of judgmental people out here. They want to purposely misunderstand you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take the time to get to know you. They want to purposely misunderstand you. You see what I'm saying? You will look at me like, this dude ain't never been through nothing. You being judgmental. You being prejudiced. You don't know that. And that's the same thing. Oh, that girl ain't never been through nothing. That dude ain't never been through nothing. How the fuck do I know that? I never took the time to get to know them. Black Queen says, welcome in, fam. Hit that like and sub. We appreciate your viewership and support. Thank you. Thank you, Black Queen. We absolutely do. Unfuckwittable. That's a funny name. I fuck with that name. That's a funny name. Can't have highs without lows. Down here, it's another example of duality. Exactly. Tunes Quad Boy. What's up, Joey? What's good, bro? Black Queen said, yep. Dre working. Rain, sleet, or snow can't be broken. 100% fact. Y'all ain't never lying in this motherfucker. Black Queen said, I could relate. Tunes Quad Boy said, what part of Chicago you grew up at? I grew up in Harvey. I grew up in Markham. I grew up in Riverdale. Motherfucker, I grew up in the city. I got a family that grew up in the city. Oh, bro, I grew up all around it. I went to school, Country Club Hills, Illinois. I went to Hillcrest High School. Motherfucker, I went through all that shit, man. I done grew up all around the city, bro. So really mainly just the south side, really. And a lot of people try to play Harvey like Harvey is like some goofies, but Harvey is really a part of the Wild Hundreds. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas don't want to tell you that Harvey is really a part of the Wild Hundreds. You see what I'm saying? It's just more on the outskirts and shit. If you go to Harvey or you even look up Harvey, bro, shit is fucked up. It's like World War III in that motherfucker. You feel me? But that's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of get me off topic and shit. But that's the whole city though. You know what I'm saying? The whole city is World War III. Don't get me wrong. The whole city is World War III. But that's just like in anybody's state or city, right? Like for example, look at all these inner cities around America. Chicago. Chicago has a lot of history. Why you think it's so impoverished and shit? Because it's death by design. Chicago has a lot of history. And then a lot of the areas that surround Chicago and shit that's in poverty, not every little city and town that surrounds Chicago is in poverty. Some like a little bit, I won't say richer, some like a little bit, I guess that'd be like the most simplest word I could think of. It's a little bit more richer than other ones. But where I'm from, like I said, I'm from Harvey, it's fucked up out there. But Harvey has a lot of history that people don't know. It's like that for a reason. It's death by design. Just like the inner city of Chicago. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up in a lot of places, like downtown. That's more like a bougie area, but it get cracking downtown too. That's what people don't tell you. People don't know that unless you're from there. Bro, shit gets cracking all over the city. Just like look at Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark. Why you think it's impoverished? It has a lot of fucking history. Look at Memphis. Why you think it's like that? It's impoverished. It got a lot of history. Look at Birmingham, Alabama. It's a lot of history. It's impoverished, bro. I'm telling you, all these impoverished areas in America has a lot of importance, a lot of significance, and a lot of history. That's what people don't get. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that because somebody asked me what part I'm from, or what part I grew up in. I just wanted to explain that. I'm gonna jump back into what I was saying, but say I could relate what part you grew up in. Black Queen, I've been through hell on this earth, and I still have my smile and joy. Thank you. Me too. Tunes Quad Boy, they be gang stalking me heavy here. Hell yeah, they be gang stalking me too. I most definitely can feel you on that one. And then I'm assuming your name is New York Soto. Yo, nice to see you again. Been watching your vids for years. Your videos have always been relatable and helpful. Thank you. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the support. Black Queen says, "Me too, NY, welcome." And then she said, "Me too, NY, welcome." But yeah, I was just saying that because Tunes Quad Boy asked me what part of Chicago I grew up at. Oh shit, hold on, I'm pressing the wrong thing. But yeah, man, if you really think about it, every impoverished area in America has history, and it's impoverished and it's broken for a reason. It's all death by design, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. But like I was saying, bro, like Black Queen just said, she been through a lot, but her smile and her joy, you would never know she been through a lot. And just like me, my smile, my joy, how I carry myself, this guy hasn't been through anything. You don't know that. You never took the chance to get to know me. You just wanted to be prejudiced and prejudged, because that's what prejudice means. When you prejudging somebody, that's what it means. You wanted to be prejudiced and prejudged. You didn't want to get a chance to know me. Every good-looking person, they ain't been through nothing. Like some dummy told me that before. Every good-looking person I've met, they had a good life. That's not true. Every good-looking person, when have looks ever saved somebody's life? That's first things first. And two, it's like just because you got looks, that's not gonna save your fucking life. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, like you don't know what people been through. And I learned this from experience. You don't know what people been through, so you can't just judge or say this and that. Because you don't know. You don't know, especially if you don't want to know. Because like I said, and I'm glad y'all watching this live so you can see the way I am on my pre-record. This is the same fucking way I am. You know what I'm saying? On live, and this is really like my first official live talking. And I'm just all over the place because I just like to, just jump from like different topics and shit. I just go off the top, man. Freestyle. But all these, look, listen, you don't know what a person been through. You see that? As soon as I took a breath, fucking light just kind of beamed. Like, looks don't matter. It's about energy. Exactly. 100% facts. So, like, just because a person look a certain way, that don't mean shit. Looks can be very deceiving. We already know that. Hold on. I hope, let me see. Yeah, y'all should be able to hear me still. That don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, I had to learn it the hard way. You can't judge a person off how they look. You can't judge a person off what they got. You don't know what a person had to do to get that. You don't know what a person had to go through to make it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Like Tiario say, every new level, there's a new devil. 100% facts. Every time you level up, yeah, you leveled up, and it's gonna come with some rewards, but you got a new devil on that same level that's trying to take you out. And the devil, right? The devil likes to hide and disguise himself behind fake pages and fake schemes and all that shit. So I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm saying. See, the devil will never show you his true form, right? The devil will never show you his true form. But he will come to you as a woman. He'll come to you as an animal. He'll come to you as a man. He'll come to you as a business. He'll come to you as a contract. He will come to you as that beautiful apple that looks so clean and shiny. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're absolutely right, Black Queen. Truth to power. You know what I'm saying? The devil will come in different forms. See, that's what they try to tell you in today's age. They're trying to tell you, oh, the devil just comes. The devil is a spirit. The devil will come to you as a man, a woman, an animal, a motherfucking, that GMO fruit that's in the grocery store that looks so beautiful that ain't got no marks on it. Exactly. New York, Soto, that's facts. The devil is a shapeshifter. And the devil is a liar too. You know what I'm saying? And the devil does wear Prada. Trust me, the devil wears Prada. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. If you know, it's a heavy metal band called Devil Wears Prada. It's like a double entendre. But yeah. And like that fruit, that's in the grocery store that looks so beautiful. It looks so shiny. Ice cream. Dre working. Thank you. It come to you in ice cream. He come to you in any form. Any form. That's basically my point. And he can trick you like that in any way. Boom. See what I'm saying? But the Most High, God, Yahushai, right? Jesus Christ, Allah, Buddha, Jah. That's true. The devil was once an angel. See what I'm saying? And the thing is, I see it, God, I'm just using that term, you know what I'm saying? You know, God, the Most High, he don't come to you like that. The Most High, God, he gonna come to you stern, rough, tough. You see what I'm saying? God is gonna come to you and put that motherfucking hammer of justice on you. Just like if you did something bad as a kid and your mom or your dad came in there with that belt or that switch off that tree, right? And whoop your ass. That's what the Most High is gonna do. See, like I said, the Bible Destruction Group, these people back in like 1776, somewhere around that era, they took the Bible and they took a lot of stuff out of it. They took a lot of stuff out of it. And they rewrote a lot of stuff. Just like they say Jesus' name is Jesus, that's the Roman way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? That's the Roman way of saying it. But in Paleo Hebrew, which is really like, it's like really our native tongue, you know what I'm saying? You know, which was stripped from us, just like our culture was stripped from us. All this shit is important because it's all historical fact. But just like everything else, they want to wipe it up under the rug, wipe it up under the rug, wipe it up under the rug. You see what I'm saying? But it's historical fact. So we speak Hebrew, you know, Paleo Hebrew. Some people even know how to speak Messianic Hebrew. I don't know how to speak Messianic Hebrew, but that's our native tongue, right? And the thing about that is, hold on, let me see what's going on. And the thing about that is the interpretation of God and angels, you know, it's all watered down. New York Soto said, glad to be here. Y'all good vibes. Thanks for the acknowledgement. One love. Black Queen, yep. Stay woke. Keep your eye open because the devil don't discriminate. He for the streets. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. I never lying about that. And then Toons Quad Boy said, what's that? What's what? What are you talking about? What's what? You talking about Messianic Hebrew or you talking about what Black Queen just said? Messianic Hebrew is a language. Paleo Hebrew is a language. You see what I'm saying? Like, I speak a little bit of Paleo Hebrew. Yes, okay. Yeah, Messianic Hebrew, it's just a language, bro. It's an ancient language that so-called Black people, that's our native tongue. You know what I'm saying? But it was stripped from us. Just like a lot of people don't know, the first Greeks were actually so-called Black. The first Romans were actually so-called Black. You see what I'm saying? All that shit, bro. All that shit, it was also so-called Black. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But then a lot of different shit happened. A lot of wars, a lot of rape, a lot of, you know, killing and all that shit. And then some people free willingly, you know, mix with each other and, you know, just mix the bloodline and shit. A lot of lies, a lot of history rewritten and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lies and history was rewritten and shit like that, basically. That's why I'm saying, like, the interpretation of, like, the Most High God and shit is skewed. Like, don't get me wrong, you're still supposed to, like, have love, kindness and shit. But when you're living in a world like this and you're not aware that the devil, just like how they said in the comments, the devil for the streets, if you're not aware of that and how the devil can come in the form of being in the streets, you're going to get tricked out your position every time. That's what the devil is here for. You know what I'm saying? He's to trick you out your position, to trick you out your soul. And that shit is deep. That's why a lot of this shit is going on right now in the world today. That's why a lot of politicians and all that shit, and not all of them, but a lot of them, like 90%, to trick you out your position. A lot of these Hollywood actors, And not even some of the ones that's in our generation, because you got a lot of new like actors and actresses and rappers and shit. A lot of them that's in our age group, a lot of them, they come from the hood, they come from the streets. A lot of basketball players and shit, they come from the hood, they come from the streets. They just like normal people. They just got that opportunity by working their ass off. Some probably, took some oaths and some rituals in the back, just like some actors and shit. They probably took some oaths and some rituals in the back, but some worked their ass off. You got to know the difference. But anyway, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they don't know that they being tricked out their soul. Well, not actually they being tricked out their soul. A lot of them, the ones that work for Satan, because not every celebrity works for Satan. Let me just get that. Let me just tell you that now. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to pay attention. You know what I'm saying, of who you follow. Because a lot of people are here to trick you out your position, to trick you out your soul. It's called changing places. Real shit. It's a changing places ritual. Real shit. I'm telling you, the changing places ritual, and that's what's going on right now. That's why the food is being modified. That's why the water and shit is being poisoned. That's why chemtrails in the sky. All that shit, man. All that shit. You wanna know why? It's called terraforming. Yes, terraforming. See, Earth, the fifth dimensional Earth, is called Terra. Yes, Terra. It's called Terra. Why do you think the government keep on saying, let's fight the war on terror? But they take the word and spell it differently, Terror, terror. But they really talk about the war on terror, which is the fifth dimensional version of Earth. Terra, Terra. Switching places. A lot of them know they sold their time is up. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna trick God's children. I'm gonna trick them out their place. A lot of them lost anyway. A lot of them dumbfounded anyway. I'm gonna trick them out their place. We gonna set this shit up, and think about it. You do got a lot of good doctors out here that's speaking the truth. You got a lot of good nurses out here that's speaking the truth. A lot of them end up dead though. Real shit. And you can go look this up. Like, it's a lot of YouTubers. Like I said, I would have to go look it up myself. You know what I'm saying? But you do have a lot of YouTubers on here that post about this shit. And it's not popular, of course. But you got so many doctors that's bullets to the head for coming out with cures for cancer, coming out with cures for HIV, which is all man-made shit that all have patents on them. They come out with this information, they end up getting killed. Why is that? Because they took a Hippocratic oath to serve you poison. And once they woke up from that dead state and not selling you poison anymore and giving you the real game, it's done. Just like when COVID first hit. It was a doctor from St. Louis. I think his name was Dr. E. And shout out to my brother, News, Knowledge, and Life. You know what I'm saying? He actually posted this. News, Knowledge, and Life. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the OGs from Chicago. He posted this. That when COVID first hit, like in 2020 or whatever, it was a doctor named Dr. E from St. Louis. He said Schweppes tonic water. It has quinine in it, which he was saying quinine. It does something with your cells where it lets hydrogen in your cells and shit like that. And I swear, and this is me. Like I said, I don't know about nobody else. But I swear, they took that video down. They took that video down off my channel. It's still on News, Knowledge, and Life channel. It's still on his channel. But the part 2 of Dr. E exposing the whole COVID shit, that video is still up on my channel. But the first one, they took it down for whatever reason. Well, you already know what reason, because it's the truth. But he was saying, ever since that video, I haven't seen Schweppes tonic water. I have not seen it. And before all this shit happened, I used to see Schweppes tonic water down there at every store. And I used to be like, what the fuck is tonic water? What the fuck is that? And I know I'm sounding like a sailor and all that shit. But I'm just speaking from the heart. I got to get the message out. But and I know I can get the message out without cursing and all that shit. But still, I used to see Schweppes tonic water all the time. I used to see Schweppes tonic water all the time before this COVID stuff happened. Now, I barely even see it. I'm pretty sure they still sell it in stores and all that, but I'm saying from my own personal experience, I don't see Schweppes tonic water no more. And it actually essentially has quinine in it, which is a essential mineral that the body needs. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Black Queen says she's from STL. Okay, 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 okay. You got Chicago in here. Then New York says real ish 100. Black Queen says welcome, Aaron. Oh yeah, damn. Okay, okay, hold on. So the messages weren't even popping up. Okay, so yeah, Tone's Quad Boy said, "Oh yeah, English is not our language. Exactly, it's a bastardized language. It's a backwards language. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We speak English now, but really, our people, our ancient ancestors were speaking Messianic Hebrew and Paleo Hebrew. I speak a little bit of Paleo Hebrew. I'm still learning the language. And let me see. And then, okay, LOL Black Queen said facts. New York Soto said, I pray for the truth to be revealed, and this world is a lie, super deceptive. You're never lying. I am who I am, 1995. Yeah, they do. Cosmic Knowledge said facts. Black Queen said, now the IRS wants us to have facial recognition picture to access our taxes. These demons doing the most for real shit. I haven't heard about that. I'm gonna have to look into that. You feel me? That's pretty weird. I mean, I already filed my shit anyway, but still, that's pretty weird. But at the same time, like it's weird, but I do get it because there is a lot of fraud and there is a lot of scamming going on. So I do understand why they say that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta be transparent. I see it on our side, then I see it on their side. You know what I'm saying? So I see it from both perspectives. That don't mean that I agree with everything they do. I just mature enough to understand what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Unfuckwittable. I fuck with that name. That shit is funny as hell because, you know, the demons can't fuck with us. Unfuckwittable. That's just funny. Gotta get your hands on different herbs and remedies to detox. And then Aaron Essential at Black Queen, right? It is pathetic. And she's gonna say something else. And then Dennis Parker said, like Dr. Sabi. Yes, Dr. Sabi was a fucking legend, and he still is. Black Queen said, we don't need to fear. All this is an illusion. This is not our true existence. Most people are running on fear. Exactly. Which is another form of MK Ultra, but we gonna get into that on a different level. Then Black Queen said, I'm from STL. And then New York Soda said, real ish. Welcome, Aaron. Black Queen said, the truth is being revealed. That's facts. Look into, wait, look into brother starting this summer. I feel you, brother. Yeah, that must have been a typo or something. But yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all can hear me. I hope I'm not boring y'all, because you know what I'm saying, I'm just talking and shit. But a lot of this shit I just be thinking about, like, and that's the thing, like, everybody in here listening, because I hope you know the numbers is way higher than 15. I can guarantee you the numbers is way higher than 15. Because like I told you, I know I'm international. When I check my analytics, I got people from all different countries that's watching me. See, which that's male from Australia. See, I got Australia watching me right now, which is overseas, international. That just proves my fucking point. Which is male. Yes, this is facts. With the tonic water, it has quinine in it. Quinine is and zinc combined makes hydrocortisone. Exactly. That's what Dr. E was saying. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yes, yes, yes. That's 100% facts, which helps with the Rona. That's funny. But yes, thank you for saying that. That's exactly it. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was Schweppes tonic water. Excuse me. I'm only saying Schweppes because that's like the biggest brand that sells tonic water. Yes, absolutely fact. I'm gonna have to read that one again. Yes, this is facts. With the tonic water, it has quinine in it. Quinine and zinc combined makes hydrocortisone, which helps with corona. But that's not the only thing that helps with corona. You know, actually CBD, like Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 helps too. And now it's a lot of like conspiracy going on, that a lot of the legal marijuana markets are starting to crash. There's only fear being pushed by the government. And they only pushing that because scientists, real scientists, not those fake ones, and the fake ones are real, but they go along with the agenda. But a lot of the real scientists have come out and said that CBD, hemp, you know what I'm saying? If you want to say marijuana, it helps with COVID. So people who smoking it, they not getting COVID. Or if you eating gummies or ingesting any type of hemp or CBD products, real hemp or CBD products, there's a lot of fake stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? It helps with COVID too. But tonic water does too. It's a lot of different things that help with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things that help with the COVID and all that shit. But don't get it twisted. It is a real virus. Motherfuckers is most definitely dying from it. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't play with your life. You know, of course, you shouldn't play with your life. You know, but it's always good to get into herbs too. Like I learned from Dr. Sabi, Iris sea moss. You know what I'm saying? I learned from the 13th Son, pine needle tea, which I used to drink all the time. You know, I haven't been drinking it and stuff, you know, because it's like a certain type of pine that we get in Chicago, and I'm not in Chicago right now, but it's a certain type of pine trees that we had out there. That's a different, it's like a different genus, a different species of pine. You know, so it's like one of those, I don't know what the genus is, but it's one of them thick ass pine. Like, you know how you got them big ass pine cones? It's like in that family, and like the pine is like a full, like it's like the pine needles on the trees be like they full, they be super green. Those, that type of, cause you got a whole bunch of different type of pine trees. Those, that's the pine you want. And then if you bite into it, I used to chew on pine, like the little needles, I used to chew on it. It tastes like lemon. It tastes sour. That's the pine you want. You get that, you make a tea out of it, you know, boil you some water, you know, well, first things first, you want to wash off the pine needles or whatever. Boil you some water. After you boil it, put your little pine in a mug, you know, and then pour the boiling water on top of it. Then this is what I do. I add cinnamon and honey if I got it. And sometimes I add a squirt of lemon in there. But some of the pine I'm talking about, it already tastes like lemon anyway. But still, like add more lemon in there. You drink that, I'm telling you, like if you're somebody that's like a recovering alcoholic, or you somebody that a recovering like smoker, or you can't smoke or something like that, pine needle tea will be perfect for you, because one, it's natural, and two, it's gonna make you feel so sedated. It's gonna make you feel like you just smoked like 12 fucking blunts. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you feel that way. Like real talk, it's gonna make you feel like you just smoked like 12 blunts. That's how sedated it is. It's open your mind. It opens your mind. That's why you think it's called pine needle, pine tree, pineal gland. Duh. It opens up your pineal gland. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. Look at it. Look at the root word of pineal. It's pine. Pine tree. Pine. Same root word. Pineal tea opens up your pineal gland, your third eye, your first eye, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things like that you can get into. But yeah, man, like I said, like it's just doing your own research. Like I try to tell people, you know, don't take my word for it. Even though I know y'all support me, y'all believe me and shit, just do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Always do your own research. That should be another way that you know I'm legit, because a person that's not legit, they don't want you to do your own research. They want you to stay so focused on them that you don't do your own research. I'm telling you, even if you focus on me, do your own research regardless. Do your own research. You know what I mean? Because I might say something, you know what I mean, and it might be slightly wrong, because, you know what I mean? Like, I can't remember everything off the top of my head. You know, I might say some shit that's wrong, but you go look it up and be like, okay, I know what he was trying to say. You know what I mean? Just cross-reference and do your own research. And that's basically all I'm telling you. It's just cross-reference, do your own research. And that's how you start adding, you know, knowledge, information to your brain. You see how the camera, see how the light is, how it's all bright like that? That's my aura. So watch. See that? Look, you see? Watch this. That's the light that's around me. That's the light that's around me. See how it got darker? Watch this. See that shit? Bro, that's real energy. That's pure energy. That's my energy. I'm doing these videos off my own pure energy. You see that shit? See how I back off the camera? You see? Look. Pure energy. You see what I'm saying? All this shit is off my own pure energy. You feel me? I make the camera change. And let me see. Yep, that's 100% facts. We are international friends, neighbors, brothers, and sisters. And then Black Queen said, I'm actually under the weather, but I'm getting better. Sea moss, black sea oil too. I tried black sea oil like one time, like just like a drop of it, and it got a very distinctive taste to it. And then the Unfuckwittable said, you get your herbs locally or online. I personally like I've learned about sea moss from Dr. Sabi, but I've never personally had sea moss. I know about it, but I never personally had it. I know about Irish sea moss, but I never personally had it. The pine needle, I've got that locally. Like I had so many pine trees that's in Chicago. I used to just jump up, grab that shit, put it in the bag, go home, wash that shit off, boil some water, do it like that. I got my shit locally like that. But if you got some legit, like it's a lot of people, and that's something. Actually, that's what I'm gonna start doing too. Because I'm gonna start selling sea moss and shit. Legitimately, I'm gonna like come up with a website and all that shit. But like I said, and that's another thing too. I'm glad we talking about this because a lot of people want you to just rush and hurry up. Like if I do sell products, it'd be like stuff that I create with my own energy, like my artwork, clothing line. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like stuff that's gonna inspire and help people. Like if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell sea moss. It's not gonna be poison. It's gonna be something that's gonna help your body. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be like, or even my books and shit. Because I am writing a book called The 13 Steps to Enlightenment, which I was supposed to have been done with this book. I actually started writing this book last year. No, not last year. It's 2022 now. But in 2020, when I was in Australia, I was writing this book, 13 Steps to Enlightenment. It's about my life, stuff I've been through, how, it's about that stuff. But I used to get so much goddamn writer's block and keep getting distracted and shit that I never really got a chance to finish it. And then, a lot of obstacles and stuff came up. Like, that's not really excuses, but that's really what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest with you, I'm not going, oh, I'm almost done with it. And, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to tell you the truth, and stuff like that. But I am writing a book. So if I do sell y'all something, it'd be like sea moss. It'd be like, like pine needles. Well, but you can get your own pine, but it depends on what area you at. Because every area, every state don't have the right type of pine needles that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? It'd be some shit that's beneficial to your health. It wouldn't be no, oh yeah, man, like check, like it wouldn't be no fraudulent shit. Let's just say it like that. Because a lot of people, so they selling stuff, and you never get your product. It wouldn't be no shit like that. It'd be legitimate. But like I'm saying, like I'm in the process of learning this stuff. I'm in the process of learning about SBAs, small business associations. I'm in the process of learning how to build a website and shit like this. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just say like most people, yeah, I got it all figured out, because I don't have it all figured out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, all that shit. Yeah, but you have to read. You have to read. You got to. And I see that's not a topic that people want to hear about. That's why I see a lot of people leaving the building. A lot of people don't want to read. They don't want to read shit. They just want to jump to it. And that's why shit backfire. You have to read this shit. It's a lot of shit you got to read. It's a lot of paperwork you got to do. You have to read through that shit so you can know what you're doing. And that's the process I'm in. I'm learning. I'm in a learning process. Like, even though I teach and all that stuff, I'm still learning at the same time. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm still learning. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, for example, you ever, you know how, like, a lot of us, we know how to read, but we lazy when it comes to reading. We know how to read, but we lazy. I don't feel like reading that shit. I don't feel like reading that shit. Like Professor Griff said, you got a lot of people right now that's lighting up L's, watching some porno shit, like Professor Griff said in that interview with Deadbolt TV. And they like, I ain't trying to read that, dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to read that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to put it on YouTube for them. And this is what Professor Griff said. This is why we got to communicate through this medium right now, because a lot of people don't want to read shit. But the thing is, you got to read something. So, for example, you ever been through that process in your life where you didn't want to read something, but then when you actually read it, you completely understood what the fuck it was saying, and you was able to go through with the process or whatever it was because you clearly understood it? Same thing, bro. You gotta read, bro. You have to read. I'm not the type of person I'm just gonna jump through this shit. No, because that's how your business feel. That's how your business feel. You ain't reading shit. You just signing shit and you ain't reading it. But anyway, sorry, let me get back to these comments real quick. I just had to say that. But yes, I got a lot of my stuff locally. You know what I'm saying? Which, if you know about plants, like I love horticulture. I love botany and shit. I'm not gonna say like I know 100% about the shit. And that I do want to go back to college and get a certificate, well, not a certificate, and get a degree in botany and horticulture, just to have the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that I do have a passion for. You know what I'm saying? I've been enrolled in art classes since I was a kid. Been enrolled in music classes since I was a kid. I've been enrolled in horticulture, botany, plant science classes since I was a kid. So I'm very familiar with that stuff. But, you know, I wouldn't mind going back to college and getting a degree for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some other shit that we gotta learn. You know, but that's something that I'm passionate about personally, is like plants and stuff. Because if you knew plants, you know what's edible and all that shit, you can go look at your front yard or your backyard and be like, oh shit. Well, not now because it's wintertime, or depending on where you at, it's wintertime. You'd be like, oh, that's edible. That's poison. That's edible. I want to be able to point this shit out, because this is my thing, right? All these trees and shit that we walk past every day, a lot of this shit probably edible, a lot of this shit probably medicine. And I'm sorry for the language, but a lot of this stuff is probably medicine, a lot of this stuff probably edible, and we don't even know it. We just walking past it every day, and we don't even know that you can eat this stuff, you can use this stuff, it's a medicine, all that stuff, but we don't know because we don't know that much about plants. Or you don't got no guide. I forgot what it's called, man. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a plant atlas or something like that, where it's like a guide where it shows you like edible wild plants that's in your state, in your area and stuff like that. And you read it and you go, you know, walking around. If you adventurous and stuff, if you into this type of stuff, you know, like nerd stuff. You look at it and you be like, okay, you look at different plants and you can see what's edible, what's poisonous, what's not, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm into that type of stuff, you know, and that's another skill that you need to have, because don't nobody know how to grow. When I say nobody, I don't mean literally nobody. I'm just saying majority of people, they don't give a fuck about growing plants. They got a local farmer they can go to, which is cool. If you got a farmer that you trust, that you can go to, that's a good alternative. But let's say if the grid went down or something and you can't get to that farmer, you need to know how to grow your own stuff. Just stuff like that, man. I just think outside the box. Excuse me. Anyway, Black Queen said, yes, King. Unfuckwittable. Yeah, I put my dad onto the pine needle tea. He had problems with alcohol. I'm telling you, bro, that pine needle tea, it works miracles. And it's high in vitamin C. And a lot of pirates and a lot of people that was back in the Navy back in the day, they used to get not Navy, sorry. A lot of people like pilgrims and stuff like that. I'm just using that as an example. A lot of travelers and stuff like that. They used to get scurvy, which is it's a deficiency in vitamin C. They used to get scurvy, And a lot of them started learning about pine needle tea, and they used to drink that to combat scurvy because it's high in vitamin C. But let's see, Dennis Parker, bro, don't ever think that you're born to us. You help us elevate spiritually and mentally as well. Hold on. You help us elevate spiritually. I don't know why the comments keep disappearing so fast. That's weird. You help us elevate spiritually and mentally as well and help us fight our own personal battles. Just talking and being yourself in these videos. Hold on. Just by talking and being yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dennis Parker. Videos off your own pure energy. Thank you. I'm glad that somebody else was able to notice that too. And then Aaron Essential said, yeah, I did that with my car radio, LML. I'm assuming you meant LOL. It wasn't static when I touched it. Wish my car would start though. Yeah, I know, right? I know how you feel on that one. Then Black Queen said, we all learning, brother. It's a process. And this is all from Black Queen. I stream and I'm learning everything on my own. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm not saying the school system it's not 100% corrupt. Like, you could really learn a lot of stuff in school. You just got to know how to discard the bullshit information and use the positive information. That's all I'm saying. But at the same time, you want to be a free thinker and do your own research. It's nothing better than doing your own research. Doing your own research is the equivalent of having your own experience. When you got experience, you're going to qualify for stuff way more than others. You want to know why? Because you got the experience. Can nobody take that from you? Duh. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And then Black Queen said trial, error, and a lot of reading. Exactly. It's a blizzard here in STL right now. You funny as hell. I'm already knowing. Trust me, I'm already knowing. So much snow. Yes, I have. We definitely have to read. Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know how to read, man. I'm telling you, if you don't know how to read, and there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to read. We not laughing at you, we ain't judging you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need, and that's another thing I want to get into too. Probably like further in my career when I become more stable and shit and stuff. Sorry. When I become more stable and stuff, I want to be able to like do classes where I teach people how to read, that people who want to learn how to read better or people who don't know how to read, they want to learn. I want to be have classes to teach these people, classes to teach people how to do math, classes on like self-defense, survival, classes on growing plants and growing food. That's something big too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm actually about to start like back working again. You know what I'm saying? And like in a couple of weeks. So I'm not gonna be on social media like as much as I am on my free time. Like right now, I'm on my downtime. I'm just getting myself physically and mentally prepared for the job. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me what the job is. It's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But just know it's a good job. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do have to cut my dreads off for the job. I know. But hey, I can always grow them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. And I'm not worshiping money or nothing like that. It's just that you need money as a tool to help you survive. Especially me. I've been homeless most of my young adult life. That's what a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just carry myself as a boss. So people wouldn't see that from me. They'd think that it's just BS or it's a sob story when it's not. I've been homeless most of my adult life. You know what I'm saying? Which really started like in 2016, 2017. That's when I went to Job Corps, and then I went to AmeriCorps, but then I ended up, leaving that program. But I was there for 7 months though. It was a 10-month program, but I was there for 7 months. So regardless of what a motherfucker say, that's still 7 months of my life. Most motherfuckers don't last in AmeriCorps for 2 weeks. So you know what I mean? So, and there's people that graduated AmeriCorps that still ain't even got no job and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that shit fool you. Like, I know I need to stop talking like a sailor. Don't let that stuff fool you though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I left the program 7 months in. It's a 10-month program, but you know what I mean? Like, it's the experience. I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I learned a lot while I was there. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So and then after that, I was still, homeless and stuff like that, struggling. things like that, man. So it's a learning experience, bro. So that's why I'm saying like you got to use money as a tool because somebody like me that's my stability kind of like shaky and rocky and shit is like you want to just make sure that you covered. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that watch me and listen to me, they could relate to me in some form of fashion, whether it's from the spirituality, whether it's from like the real life topics, whether it's from the little comedy and stuff I do, anything in between, man, the conspiracy, whatever, they can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Patterson the third or Joe Patterson 3 says, "Have you bought a tent?" No, I haven't bought a tent. I haven't. That's actually something I need to do. I only been camping. Man, I only been camping like a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not like the official camping. So that's another skill that I need to learn. You know what I mean? But no, I have not bought a tent. That's something I do need to buy. I'm just being honest. Transparent. That's something I do need to buy. Something I do need to look into. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something that was a good question. So I say, welcome to live chat. Remember to blah blah blah. And don't be afraid to donate to the cause, man. You know what I'm saying? We accepting all donations. I've said that in a joking way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm serious too though. But if you can't donate it, of course you can't donate. You feel me? Like, but if you can, share the love, man. It's power in giving. It's power in receiving. Say, yeah, for real. And then Dennis Parker said, he said, what's my cash app? My cash app is $King603 Joey. So just how my YouTube name is, it's just like that. If you look in the description of the live stream, I put my cash app in there. It's $King603 Joey. So yeah, like just how you see my YouTube name, just with a $sign in front of it. But Dennis Parker said, I remember you made a video about being at Job Corps and being homeless. That's been a minute ago. It's nice to see how far you've come along your journey. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And in between that time from when I made those videos at Job Corps and to now, man, I still was battling homelessness and all type of stuff. A lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Like it was from some bad decisions that I have made, you know what I mean? And then some of it was just due to like the circumstances I was in. You know what I mean? Like some people just born in poverty and shit like that. Like when I first was homeless and shit, it was just due to like the circumstances. But in between that time, you know what I'm saying? Like I, just just making a lot of dumb moves and shit. But I won't even say they was dumb moves. I would just say it's just a learning experience. You know what I mean? Like I had to learn the hard way. Like some people got to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way and I got experience from that. I've learned from that. So, donation, my brother. I appreciate that. Man. I appreciate that. That's real. And another thing too is a lot of people. It's funny because I like to test a lot of people. Because I've said this. I'm telling you, a lot of people told me, and this is people who really believed in me. They never doubted me. They really believed in me. They just didn't know how to say it. They was like, I know you're gonna make it big, bro, and stuff like that. I haven't made it big yet. I had a taste of it before, but I haven't made it big yet or whatever. But what I'm telling you, bro, once I make it big, I'm gonna actually give back to people. Like, but I'm gonna do it in a smart way though. Like, I'm not gonna be just out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like in the open and shit. Like, for example, rest in peace, Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? It was a legend in the game. This ain't no dick rat and nothing like that. Young Dolph was a legend, a young black man that his life was taken from him too soon, just like a lot of other young black men. But Young Dolph, he shouldn't have been moving like that. He should have had people in his ear telling him, bro, don't, I know this your town, this your city, these your people, but you can't be moving like that because you got haters out here. You got haters out here. He could have still did the turkey drive, but not been there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give back to people though for sure. Like I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm gonna give back to people. I'm telling you. And that's the thing. That's you have to be a philanthropist. You have to give back to people. And then Little Mirror Chase said, "Is Mecca more holier than Jerusalem? Which Mecca is you talking about? Because Harlem is considered Mecca, Chicago is considered Mecca. It's a few places that's considered the Mecca. So what do you mean?" But no, thank you, Joe Patterson. I know it's all good, but still, I still appreciate you, my brother. And that's the thing. I'm not afraid to say that. A lot of people are afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say that. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. And also, I got another donation on here from, let me go back up through the messages real quick. I actually got a different donation from, what the, I guess it's stopping. It's not, I like you don't want to show me. But somebody else donated. It was a lady. I appreciate that. Thank you. She know who she is. It's just not going up all the way in the messages to show me. I don't know why it's not doing that. But yeah, man, like you gotta actually give back, like for real, like, and you don't have to be like I'm a super real nigga. I gotta be out here, you know, like shit like that. Like you don't have to do that. Like you can still give back to people and you don't have to be there. Like I know you want to be there and you want to do all that, but you gotta remember what time you living in. We living in a sick, sadistic time where, say, the message was retracted. So, Little Mirror Trace. So, what do you mean? Like, I seen your message before you retracted it, and then Joe Patterson, I see you retracted your messages too. What's going on? What's going on, my brothers? But what do you mean? Which Mecca are you talking about? You say is the Mecca more holier than Jerusalem? Like I'm saying, which one are you talking about? Because I can't answer that if I don't know which one are you talking about. And yes, Joe Patterson, of course I've still been studying. You know me, I'm studying all the time. I'm studying all the time. It's, like you got to. And I study, and that's the thing, I study various different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to always keep your mind just sharp and just on point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, like just learn from other people's mistakes. Shit, like some people gotta learn the hard way. I was one of those people. I had to learn the hard way. Thank you. I appreciate that, Joe Patterson. I appreciate that. Said Joe Patterson said I've been watching your channel for years. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do. You know, um, Trust me, it hasn't been easy. It's most definitely been a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not saying that for sympathy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that for sympathy. I'm just saying, like, if you want to know the truth, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Excuse me, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you if you ask me a question, especially depends on what the question is. You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it. You know what I mean? Especially if it makes sense. Hold on one second. Okay, I guess it won't. The screen won't change. I don't know why is it doing that shit. So yeah, it ain't letting me. if you could hear me, just let me know why you retracted your messages because I was gonna answer the questions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was just saying, man. Really, just thanks for supporting the channel. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people tell me they've been watching for a long time. And stuff like that. Said Mike faded out. Hold on one second. Let me see something real quick. All right, can y'all hear me now? See? They fucking with the connection. Do you see this? Do you see this, man? They fucking with the connection. Can y'all hear me? Yes. He said, Dennis Parker said, we can't hear you. We can hear you now. Yes. Okay. So, Joe Patterson, back to you. Why did you retract your messages? I was going to answer your questions. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm glad y'all can hear me. I told you, they fucking with the connection. They trying to stop the message. He put a thumbs up. Bro, what's good? So he said, is in the past now. Okay, if it's in the past now, I mean, still, but you asked something. I know you said something about I've been traveling around or something like that. I've been watching you for years. There's something like that. And then you had said some other stuff and then you just deleted the messages. So, like I said, I was going to answer your questions. So I don't know what's all that about. But okay, I'm glad y'all can hear me. But anyway, like I was saying, like, you got to look at it like this, right? A lot of stuff, right, is I don't know. It depends on. He said, "No big deal, bro." Okay, all right. Like I was saying, if it's no big deal to you, it's no big deal to me. Like I said, I was gonna ask you a question. That's all. That's all the only reason why I was asking, bro. That's it. But if it ain't no big thing to you, then it ain't no big thing to me either. Then that's all. Like I said, I'm just trying to show respect. That's all. You feel me? But yeah. So man, it's just crazy. But like I was saying, like from that time when I was in Job Corps, which was in 2017, from now, which is 2022, it's been a lot of ups and downs. You feel me? It's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a learning experience, but as you already know, that's what life about. Life about learning experiences. You feel me? Like life is not gonna always be 100%. It's not gonna always be cupcakes, roses, and Valentine's Day candy. You enter answer trade experiences. What do you mean by that? Joe Patterson, you enter answer trade experiences. Explain what you mean by that. You gotta elaborate. When you got certain questions, bro, you gotta elaborate. I'm not Morpheus, bro. Just elaborate on what you mean, because I guess I don't mind answering the question. Like I really don't. That's the only reason why I was asking that. Like that's the whole point. You're supposed to engage with your followers. You know what I mean? That's how you grow your following. You gotta engage with the people that support you. You enter answer trade experiences. What do you mean by trade experiences? Break it down, elaborate for me, and I will answer your question. But yeah, like I was saying, from he said, "LOL, I got you." But from 2017 to now, bro, like I said, it's just a lot of experiences and shit. Like you just gotta learn, like it's not gonna always be cupcakes, roses, and Valentine's Day candy. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. In life, you're gonna have downs where you're gonna feel like you can't go no longer. You're gonna feel like giving up. You're gonna feel like okay, Joe Patterson said mechanic, welding, and massage therapist. Okay, so what about those things? You asking me, did I learn those in Job Corps? Is that what you asking me? Or are you asking me like, do I have experience in those things? Because I don't have experience in mechanics. I do need to learn that though. I don't have experience in welding. I need to learn that too. And I don't have experience in massage therapy, which is all good trades to have. When I went to Job Corps, yes, those are trades. I don't have any experience in those. And we didn't have mechanics. I went to Cleveland Job Corps, just to let y'all know. So shout out to Cleveland Job Corps. I went to Cleveland Job Corps, and they, I don't know if they had mechanics. I can't even remember. We had welding there, but I think that was more of an advanced trade. I didn't. I did. I was doing carpentry at first, but then the shit they had us doing in the training, I was like, bro, I am not Hulk Hogan. I cannot lift no fucking 40-foot ladder on my shoulder and walk around campus 5 times without dropping it. They had us doing shit like that. I'm like, I cannot do that shit. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just use my intelligence and then go in the medical field. So I got my trade in medical office support. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually in my Job Corps binder. You know what I'm saying? I got my trade in medical office support, aka, like being a receptionist basically. You know what I'm saying? And I got other certifications too, but I misplaced my fucking binder with all my shit in it. But I do got my certification. I'll show it to y'all if y'all want to see it real quick. Hold on. So just in case, because and I know like I don't have to prove anything. I know that, but I'm just showing this for educational purposes. So I'm not big teething. Cleveland Job Corps. Just so you don't think I'm big teething. And this is another thing too. This is not Job Corps though, but this is AmeriCorps. AmeriCorps NCCC. Shout out to AmeriCorps NCCC as well. I learned a lot from them, And this is my certification and shit. It already expired. It expired in 2020, but it's still the knowledge. You know what I mean? The knowledge never expires. See, that's the. So I've been with Job Corps, bro. That's my so basically what it's called is the trade that I went to Job Corps for. Excuse me. It's called Certified Medical Administrative Assistant, aka a receptionist, basically. Ah shit, I just poked myself in the nose. You see that, right? And if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? Real talk. See? So stuff like that. And this not showing off or bragging. I'm just showing y'all like I ain't, we don't got no dummies over here, man. And then high school diploma. Hillcrest High School. And then this is the rough draft for my book too. Like I gotta go into this stuff. And it's been so much going on that I've just been all over the place mentally and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but this is the rough draft of my book. It's on paper. That's why it's called the rough draft. and stuff like that. It's called the 13 Steps to Enlightenment. And let me just show y'all. Wait. See? This is my little rough draft of my book. Like, I know this shit all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all over the place and stuff. But you see this? Hillcrest High School. It's just to show and prove, man. That's all. It ain't bragging or nothing like that. It's just to show you, like, if I can do it, you can do it. It's that simple. I graduated in 2013. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about, man. It's just motivation and shit. Like, I'm just motivating people. And if that hurts your feelings that I'm motivating people, then this is a sick world. But I don't need to tell y'all this is a sick world. You should already know that. You feel me? With the stuff that's going on right now, bro, you know this is a sick world, you know? And like I said, I'm just showing y'all that, you know, since we was on that topic, let you know I'm not big teething, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, I don't have nothing against college. I've been to college before too, but I had dropped out though. But that's a long story behind that. But I am gonna go back though to probably get a degree or something in botany or in horticulture. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just being transparent. You know, to get a degree in like botany or horticulture. You know, I got the knowledge, but you know, they want to see it on paper. That's just funny. They want to see the paperwork. They want the degree to be on your wall with dust all over. I'm just joking. But more power to the people. Like if you've been to college and you got a degree or a PhD, master's, whatever, and you actually using it, more power to you. Like why would I hate on somebody that's actually using a degree? You got a lot of people that just go to college, get a degree to shut their parents up, and don't even use it. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of the fields they picked is not really, it's hard to get in. It's not really a market for it. You know what I mean? So it's just really a waste of time. Like, I'm trying to go into a field. Like, you know, if I do decide to go down that route, which I've thought about it, I'm not going to waste my time in no college to get a degree in some shit that I can't get no job in. Like that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people, they get degrees that should just sit on their wall. They're not even using it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I want something that I know it's a money making career, it's a money making market. Like horticulture. You're gonna need crops. You're gonna need to know how to grow food. That's actually an essential. That's actually something you need. Because how do you think all the food and all the produce and all that stuff and the vegetables, somebody got to grow it, right? Duh. So it's a market for that. Like nursing, it's a market for that. Doctors, it's a market for that. No shit. More power to people those in those fields because we need people like that. No shit. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. But if you in certain, it depends on the person too. It really depends on the person. How much drive, how much because originally when I went to college, I was going for graphic design. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm into graphic design. I told you I've been doing art all my life. You know what I mean? And I went to college for graphic design. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I dropped out or whatever. That was like 2013 after I graduated high school. But I do it as a hobby. You know, I love it and stuff like that, like art. But I want to do something different though, like botany, horticulture, stuff like that. Like I'll probably take it as a minor, but I'm not even at that point yet. Like I said, once I get a little bit more situated in my own life, then I will go back and get a degree, all that type of stuff. But I'm getting it in what the fuck I want to get it in. You know what I mean? Which is something that I'm passionate about. And that's another thing that we preach on this channel. Exactly. Joe Patterson said composting. You funny. But let me read these comments, man. It's in the past now, no big deal. LOL, I got you. Go with the trades work. LOL. It's cool. It happens. Joe Patterson said, I went to film school but had to drop out due to money. You see what I'm saying? At least you real about it though. At least you honest about it though. At least you honest about it though. You know what I mean? So there's no judgment here. And then Dennis Parker talking about some bippity boppity boop. That's funny. And then Joe Patterson did the laugh emoji, funny. And then he said composting. And then TD Don said, hi, brother. Hello, TD Don. But yeah, like I said, man, like when I get more situated in my life, I will do that. But like I said, I got some other stuff that's going on right now. You know, got to get to the cash to, you know, to supply that, because that's another thing too that people don't tell you. But it depends though. See, like I said, like the whole government structure and the whole schooling structure, it's important. Yes, it's important. But the thing about it is, when you got pawns that set in place to mislead you into, to teach you false doctrines, then that is what kind of sets you back. You know what I mean? But the whole structure of it makes sense because most people don't tell you the dark side about college. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you how they can't find a career, they can't find a job, they got $100,000 in student debt. A lot of people don't tell you that. But that's a reality though. It's reality though. Which one would you rather be? Would you rather be somebody, you went to college, you got your degree and all that, but you can't even find no job in it, or it's hard, and you got $100,000 in student debt. So every job you work, you got a percentage of your shit already getting taken out by taxes, and another percentage being taken out due to student loans? Or would you rather be somebody that don't have no student loans, but you ain't really got that much money in your pocket either, but you ain't got no student loans though? So when you do get a job or whatever, or a business or whatever, all that stuff going right to your pocket. Well, it's going right back to the business, of course, but it's going right back into your pocket. A lot of people that got student loans, a lot of their money is coming out. It's going right back to Uncle Sam. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people never tell you the successful stories about college either. A lot of people go to college, they get a good degree or a good career field, and they find a great job and they can pay off their student loans. You got that side too. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't really talk about that. You know what I mean? But like I said, the structure of it, I respect the structure of college, but a lot of people don't be honest with you of how things can work there. But then again, you got a lot of people that's just there to drink, party, smoke, waste time. You know what I mean? If you know how to multitask, you can smoke and drink and still get good grades. I'm just saying, I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying, like, it's possible. But most people, they just go to college to smoke, drink, waste time, and they wonder why they not graduating and they're not passing. You know what I'm saying? I know it's easy for somebody that's not in college to say that. No, it's from a real motherfucking perspective. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it to you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not in college don't mean I don't know about college. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I know people that's been to college, graduated, student debt, not applying themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person, I apply myself. I apply myself. You see what I'm saying? You have to apply yourself if you're gonna go down that route. And even if you don't go to college and you want to do it the Young Dolph way, rest in peace to Young Dolph. You want to do it the Young Dolph way. What's the Young Dolph way? Doing it on your own without the system. You can do that. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I am trying to do. You can do that. It's possible. But guess what? Whether you go to college or whether you do it without the system, guess what? Guess what college and doing it on your own, guess what they got in common together? What they got in common together? You still got to put the fucking work in, regardless. That's what people don't want to tell you. Whether you go to college or whether you do it on your own, you still have to put the grind work in. And that's why these demons hate me, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And that's why those demons hate me. Because I'm telling you the truth. See what I'm saying? And then let's read some of these comments. One TRXNT. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, bro. I'm assuming that means one Trent. I was in computer science, but I dropped out and do freelance art. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to freelance art. I know about freelancing. I don't know about it 100%, but I know a little bit of something about freelancing. You know what I'm saying? That's some other stuff I'm looking into. And then Joe Patterson, message retracted. Joe Patterson said nice, and then Black Queen said welcome, Joe. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, regardless, I'm giving it to you from a perspective because I have experience on both spectrums. So it's not like I'm just making shit up. I'm telling you the truth. If you're gonna do it without college, it's possible. You got examples out here. Bill Gates didn't even graduate high school. Jim Carrey didn't even graduate high school. I'm not advocating nobody to drop out. I'm not telling nobody to do that. So don't put no words in my mouth. I'm saying these people, they did that regardless of whatever their circumstances was. Look at Bill Gates now. I know he on some whole other stuff. I'm just saying, as a person, look at him now, career-wise. Billionaire. Look at Jim Carrey, one of the most successful comedians out. He ain't even graduate high school. I'm not telling nobody to do that. I'm just saying whatever they went through in their life where they couldn't finish or whatever, they still became success stories. But guess what? They put in the work. If you go down the college route, you got a lot of people that went to college that's successful. More power to them. There's no hatred towards them. Hell yeah, I respect people that went to college that actually applied themselves and they actually got a successful career. Hell yeah. But guess what though? Guess what those two things got in common? You still have to put the work in, regardless. Whichever route you go down, you got to put the work in. That's what a lot of people are scared to do. They don't want to put the work in. You know what I mean? If you want to do music, you can do it. You got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like bro just said in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You want to freelance. You can freelance, but you got to put the work in. That's what I'm preaching, and that's what people don't want to hear. A lot of people, they want to hand it to them. And like I said, I've been on both spectrums. Well, I wanted a handout, and I've been on both spectrums. But like, hell no, I don't want no handout. I don't deserve no handout. I got to get this shit my own. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just making stuff up. I'm speaking from experience, something that you can't take from me. No matter how much you want to, you can't take it from me. I got the experience. I got the knowledge. You can't take that from me. You know what I mean? That's why I say what I say, because it's experience. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that. Regardless of whatever you want to do, you want to play basketball, you can do it. Anything is possible, but guess what? You got to put the work in. You want to play football, right? You want to go to the league, right? It's possible. You got to put the work in. You got to be in that gym. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You got to be in that gym. You got to be on that field practicing, running plays. Duh. You think Matt Forte got to where he at for no reason? You think LeBron got to where he at for no reason? No. LeBron was dunking at 15 because he was putting that work in. He believed in himself. He was putting that work in. You think Derrick Rose got to where he at just out the blue? No, he put that work in. You think Kanye got to where he at for no reason? No, he had to put that work in. Regardless of all the little Illuminati BS, and we ain't finna get into all that, Kanye had to put the work in. Chance the Rapper had to put the work in. You think Lil Durk got to where he from? I mean, not from where he from. You think Lil Durk got to where he's at? No, for no reason. No, he had to put the work in. You think Chief Keef got to where he at? Just randomly? No, he was putting the work in. See, that's the thing people don't tell you. They don't show you that. They don't show you that. When you behind the scenes grinding and putting the work in, people don't see that. When you like, damn, motherfucker said my shit suck, I ain't good enough. You like, man, I might give up on this shit, but you keep going because you believe in yourself that much. All that stuff, all these people, they got one thing in common. They might have other stuff in common, but they got one thing in common that we all got in common. You got to put the work in. Simple. And if you mad at me for telling people they got to put the work in, you a demon. You a hater. You a liar. Because you not about to just blow up overnight. You got some people that do. Or 1%. Very rare. They blow up overnight. And they end up getting killed, robbed, taking out this shit. Because guess what? They ain't put the work in and they wasn't ready for it. They didn't know what came with it. They wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? They made the wrong moves. They wasn't ready for it. That's why it pays to put the work in. Because when you put the work in, you're going to get all the rewards that come with that. You know that saying, hard work pays off? That saying not made up for no reason. That's a real saying for a reason. That's real. Hard work pays off. That's not a made up saying. That's real. But that's all I'm saying. All those people I just named, they have to put the work in. Period. Look at Brett Favre. You think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league for no reason? No. You have to put the work in. It's just that simple. That's just my take on that. But yeah, man, like I said, you know, we gonna start switching it up over here on this channel, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start going live more often. You know, just giving you all these live little sermons or whatever. And you know, we touch on all different topics and shit. Like, don't think I forgot. We gonna touch on, you know, some real topics and stuff that's going on right now. Like, I try not to really dive too deeply into like, I try not to dive too deeply into like the sad shit, but unfortunately, it's a real topic. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to really dive too deeply into that stuff. And Joe Patterson said, "You work, you eat." Joe Patterson also said, "Yep, just don't give up, bro." That's 100% facts. Thank you. You don't give up either. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing you could take. That's why I can see why certain people, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm into idol worship because I'm not. But that's another thing. A lot of those people I just named, a Lil Durk, a Chief Keef, a Brett Favre, a Derrick Rose, a Chance the Rapper, you know what I'm saying? All them people, yeah, they had to put the work in. But guess what though? They didn't give up either. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing they got in common. They didn't give up either. So that's 100% facts though. And like I said, you're gonna have people who go through stuff in their life where they can't smile no more, they can't laugh no more, they completely stoic. A stoic person, I'm pretty sure everybody knows somebody that's stoic. A stoic person, somebody they barely laugh, you know, they barely smile, they barely listen to music, they just serious all the time. That's like a stoic person. And then you got a lot of people that's Epicurean, which Epicurus was a Greek philosopher who preached about having fun, partying all day, every day. You got a lot of people that's Epicurean, but they just like to have fun and party. And that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta believe in yourself. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So if that offend a motherfucker, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? Because it's like none of these people then got to where they at by giving up. Yeah, they probably had moments where they was, going through it. We human. We gonna all go through it. But they was like, fuck that. I'm gonna keep on grinding. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. And look at where they at now. It's just that simple. Hey, you funny. You said, Joe Patterson said, you look like a lion. LOL. Shit, I'm from Tribe of Judah. Of course I look like a lion, man. Tribe of Judah, bro. Yeah. And it's funny, too, that you say that. A lot of people think I'm Jamaican because I got dreads, but I'm not. I'm Cherokee, which is a Native American, a form of a Native American. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to the Tribe of Judah and a lot of other, it's a lot of different other natives, you know what I'm saying? Or Indians, you want to call them, because we know we are American Indians. You know, shout out to my brother Cherokee Peasy. See, it's in his name, Cherokee Peasy, you feel me? But shout out to him. He talked about the American Indians, you know, which is deep too. But yeah, man, like, that's why I look like a lion, because Tribe of Judah. Exactly, we indigenous. You know what I'm saying? And Jamaicans are Hebrew Israelites. You know, who else? Jamaicans, Dominicans, Mexicans, they Hebrew Israelites too. So-called black. That's just funny. But a lot of people don't want to hear that because they still sleep. They're not woke. They don't know about the 12 lost tribes of Israel, which is a real thing. And yeah, man, it's that I'm not even really gonna get into that too deeply because there's just so much to explain with the whole 12 lost tribes and all that. It's just too much to explain, bro. But it's a lot of studying you got to do on that. But really though, shit, really right now in today's climate, today's times, it's all about survival. And I'm smiling and I'm laughing, but I'm just smiling because it's just like survival. That's really what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me break this shit down for you. So in the Georgia Guidestones, which actually let me look this up real quick. I don't want to just be saying on anything. You feel me? Let me look this shit up. You know, I don't want to keep y'all waiting, but I think the Georgia Guidestones are in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to the ATL. You feel me? But just to be sure, you know, I don't want to just tell y'all anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now you funny. Dennis Parker said he looked like that emoji you just used now. You funny. You talking about the lion? Because I told you, tribe of Judah. But let's see, where is the? Oops. Hold on. Where is and all the new people that's coming in? Welcome to the building. Welcome to the building. You know, Roy L. Obey 13. What's good, bro? What's good with you, man? We just looking at the Georgia Guidestones. You know, I'm about to, you know, dive deeper real quick. I'm about to go in real quick. Where is the? Come on, this shit glitching. Where is the Georgia Guidestones located? Yep, it's in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Yep, it is in the Georgia Guidestones is in Elbert County, Georgia. So let's kind of read what it says on the Georgia Guidestones, and let's compare it to what's going on right now. So if you live in Atlanta or you live in Georgia, I advise you to really go check out the Georgia Guidestones. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to the ATL yet, but it's in Elbert County, Georgia, and it's made at a garnet or garnite or some shit, granite. I need to see. I'm trying to find like a. Okay, what's the purpose? All right, okay, I'm trying to see. I'm not trying to waste too much time by looking at it, but I'm trying to find like some of the stuff that they say on the Georgia Guidestones. Okay, so this is just a little bit of it right here, just to kind of give you a glimpse. So it's a uh, this is on Google, by the way. This is on the Georgia Guidestones, and this is just in bullet points. And I'm telling you, bro, this shit resonates exactly what's going on right now. Maintain humanity under 500 million and perpetual balance with nature. What? Maintain humanity under 500 million and perpetual balance with nature. For real? Yes. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language. And I am going to read the comments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just breaking this down before I get back into the comments. Let me read that one again. Unite humanity with a living new language. Exactly. Exactly, Roy L. Bay. You absolutely correct. It does sound like China. Rule passion, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Hold on, I might have to reread that one again. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Right? Like I said, I'm gonna read the comments and stuff. I'm just trying to break this down before I get sidetracked by reading the comments and stuff. I'm trying to see, where is it? Interpretation is see, that's all okay. Blah, blah, blah. See, I'm not trying to waste too much of your time. See, it was only showing that on Google. I might have to actually get like a actual image of the Georgia Guidestones. All right, here you go, here you go, here you go. Okay. So I'm gonna reread this again for the people that are just not coming in the building. You know, shout out to the real supporters. You know, much love to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But number one, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. I wonder what that sounds like. I'm gonna break that down. All the killing, murder that's going on, all these diseases and viruses, to depopulate, all this war, famine, pestilence, hunger, starvation, homelessness, to depopulate the numbers back under 500 million. Okay, okay. Number two, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Number three, unite humanity with a living new language. Because English ain't our language. But I think y'all already knew that. Number four, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Number five, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Right? Because for so long in America, the court system's been corrupt, right? The laws and stuff been in place, but the pawns that's placed in the system has been corrupt. Right? Okay then. Okay then. 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Meaning all the shit that's going on right now with Ukraine, Russia, United States, all that stuff that's going on, rumors of World War III and all that. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court, instead of taking it to a next level, which is really being perpetuated by Russia because they're trying to go into Ukraine and change their way of living or whatever, you know, just in a nutshell. But instead of doing that, you could discuss it as men in the world court. See, and this kind of like off topic, but it kind of goes with this. It's like an example. Everybody saying they mob bosses and they this, which really all that mob stuff started in Chicago. A lot of people don't know all this mob stuff started in Chicago. Everybody, I'm a mob boss, I'm this. How you a mob boss when you can't even sit down with other bosses and discuss it as men? You can't even do that. So how you a mob boss? You can't even discuss the shit peacefully. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's continue though. 7 of, oh my God, this one is deep. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Like I said, the structure of the government is not bad. It's the goddamn pawns that's in play. Oh, and this is number 7. Avoid petty laws, which has been a lot of petty laws written, right? And useless officials. What's a useless official? One of them corrupt motherfuckers. Huh? One of them corrupt motherfuckers that's writing laws and all this shit to try to take our human rights. Huh? So these Georgia Guidestones ain't accurate? Okay. Let's go to number 8. Balance personal rights with social duties. Balance personal rights with social duties. So if basically what they're saying is, if you care about yourself on a personal level, then you should take that same care that you care about yourself on a personal level and apply it to social duties. Apply it to basically what's going on socially. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you know how a person, if they working on a project for themselves, like personally for themselves, they're gonna put their all into it. But if they working on it for somebody else, they're not gonna put their all into it. You see what I'm saying? So it's basically saying, like, if you gonna put your all into yourself, take that same energy that you put into yourself and put it into social duties. That's basically what they're saying. Number 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Number 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. What's the infinite? The infinite source, the creator, the most high. Come on, man. Nature. You see nature growing. You see the trees growing. You see the sun shining every day. You see all this stuff going on. But a lot of people say they can't see the creator. But nature is the creator. It's a form of the creator. A lot of people don't cherish nature. A lot of people don't see nature as beautiful. They think it's just whatever this is, fuck that shit. That's real shit. Why you think a lot of people leaving the building? Because they know it's true. Fuck that shit, man. Nature, nature is the creator. It's a form of the creator. Just like your hair is an extension of your nervous system. See what I'm saying? As within, so without. As above, so below. Don't play with me with this shit. I can kill and destroy anybody with this type of information. Number 10. Be not a cancer on the earth. You got a lot of that shit going around right now. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's cancerous on this bitch. Be not cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. What did I just say? Oh my God. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. It says that twice. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Because nature is an extension of the creator. Just like I said, your hair is an extension of your nervous system. Okay, then. Right, and that's what's on the Georgia Guidestones, right there. See what I'm saying? You see? Shit I'm saying is real. Shit I'm saying is real. I'm not big teething and making this shit up. Big teething really just mean, like, you know how somebody laugh through their teeth and they smile afterwards? That's big teething. When you laugh through your teeth and then you know how motherfuckers always lie after their teeth and they smile? That's big teething. It's like slang and shit. But basically, that's what's going on. Why you think all these people dying? Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. I'm not even finna guess. I'm not even gonna guess. I'm about to look it up. I'm not even going to guess. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. How many people are currently in the world? 7.7 7 billion. God damn it. Shit, I can't even pronounce that goddamn number. I'm gonna just show you. I can't even pronounce that. How many people on Earth? You see that? So if it's 7.7 billion people and they trying to get it back down to 500 million, what that mean? They got to kill off damn near about 7 billion people. They're going to do that by locking people up in prison. They're going to do that with all these diseases: AIDS, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, organ failure, all that shit. It's real topics that need to be discussed. They're going to do that by putting drugs and guns in your community and getting niggas to kill each other off. Different diseases: COVID, H1N1, swine flu, mad cow disease, the new zombie deer disease. I ain't gonna say it's new, but it's new to me. All this stuff to keep depopulating the earth, to keep depopulating the earth, to keep depopulating the earth. But in the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth, the Most High is saying, be fruitful and multiply. Have families, have children, be fruitful and multiply. But why you think the government is pushing this agenda? Like I said, I'm only saying this because, like I say, I'm not just gonna disrespect people. Like I said, I'm not a homosexual. I don't participate in that behavior. But, it's a lot of people that's out here. And, whether they choose to do it consciously or they doing it because they lost or they trying to fit in, I'm not going to judge those people. I'm not God. I can't judge these people. But why do you think they pushing that agenda? To stop people from being fruitful and multiplying. Like, if you consciously choose to live your life like that, go for it. I don't live my life like that. But I'm saying, if you choose to live your life like that and you're not being peer pressured into it or forced into it, or you just confused with your life, they pushing that agenda because they don't want you to be fruitful and multiply. Because the 99%, bro, we could take over, bro. We could take over the earth right now. We could take this shit back over right now. That's the shit I've been preaching. We could take this shit over right back now. Because the 1% is the 1%. It's a small group. It's a small group. Shalom, brother. You said shalom, but shalom. That's pretty much Paleo Hebrew for peace be unto you. But let's get into these comments though real quick, man. Like I said, you gotta engage with your people. Oh yeah, I wonder if y'all remember this. Let me show y'all something. Y'all said y'all been following me for a long time, right? Remember when I used to have my videos like this? If you've been following me for a long time, you know. Who remember this? Who remember this 603 Joey? Huh? Remember? Huh? I used to do my videos like this. Y'all forgot, haven't you? Or you haven't been following me that long. I used to do my videos just like this. Just like this. People used to be like, who the fuck is that? Huh? Remember I used to do my videos just like this. Did y'all forget? But enough with the games. All right, but like I was saying, let me get back into these comments real quick, man. All right, so Dennis Parker was like, he looked like that emoji you just used. He talking about the lion, tribe of Judah, of course. Then Mystical Vibration said, King Warrior, shout out to you, my brother. Roy L. Obey 13 said, what's good, bro? What's good with you, Roy? Said Roy L. Obey 13 said, facts. Mystical Vibrations, my people, Christ loves you all. Everything else is deceit and distractions. I mean this with all love. 100% facts, Mystical Vibrations. Thank you for sharing that message. And like I said, over here, We show love to people. We don't pick and choose what comments we want to read and what we ignore. A lot of people like to do that. They like to pick and choose what comments they like to read. You see what I'm saying? And wonder why their channel not growing. You're not engaging with your audience. And that's their channel. They can run their channel however the fuck they want to run it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if you want some advice, I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm just saying. And then Roy L. Obey also said, sound like China. Joe Patterson III, perpetual, never ending or changing, deep caves and perpetual darkness. That's deep. That's deep right there. That's deep. Black Queen put the hearts. Mystical vibrations sound like Thanos. You funny. Black Queen also said, they trying to wipe us out by any means necessary. Exactly. See, you get what I'm saying. Exactly. That's why they coming up with all these diseases, all this violence, all this shit is a Ponzi scheme, death by design, to get us to kill each other off. But we gonna get into that. Roy L. Obey said, right. Roy L. Obey said, mystical vibrations. The creator done dispatched Archangel Michael to his chosen 444. He said mystical vibrations 44, etc. If you've been seeing it, I have been seeing 444. I have been seeing 555. I've been seeing 333. I've been seeing 111. I've been seeing 1111 a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing 1010, bro. I just been seeing a lot of repeat numbers, and I can tell you, bro, just from my experience. Like I said, I can't speak on no other man or woman, but from my own experience, bro. When I first became homeless, 2017, and then it continued after a miracle in 2018. I swear I used to be at the park, bro, just at the fucking park. Just manifested. Motherfuckers thought I was crazy. I had my suitcase and my bags there. Motherfuckers thought I was crazy. Oh, you a loser, you this. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you this, you a loser, you that. Nah, you just don't know my motherfucking circumstances. You a judgmental whore. You know what I'm saying? Or a judgmental bitch. How about that? You never had to go through that. So of course you're gonna be judgmental against somebody because you never been through that. You've been pampered all your damn life. So of course. But anyway, when I swear to God, I was homeless, bro. I used to see these angel numbers all the time, and I didn't understand it. And I was like, I used to go on Google. I see 444 on my phone. I go on Google, read it, what it say. I read what the angel number mean, because when you see repeat numbers, those are angel numbers. Just to let you know, you see 333, 444, 111. Or 111, and then you see 1111, those are angel numbers. You see what I'm saying? 777, 888. I know the clocks can't get to 888 and all that shit, but you will see it on buildings. You will see it on license plates. You will see it on stores, addresses, different things like that, right? Those are angel numbers. That's how angels communicate with mortals, aka humans. They speak through numbers, right? So I used to be homeless, and I see that. I look it up on Google. And it was like the angels was talking to me, because they really was. And it'd be like, everything you ever dreamed for, it's coming. It's this, it's that. You know what I mean? Like, just to get somebody out there right now that's going through what I've been through or whatever, to give them some motivation not to give up. When you see those numbers, those are angel numbers. You see what I'm saying? I used to be like, what does that mean? And it kept me going. Like, I remember this one time I was homeless, right? I'm telling you, I'm only saying this because I'm honest and transparent. Bro, I used to, literally, it was so bad that I was homeless right around the corner from where my mom and them stayed at. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was just, didn't want a nigga there. Just, I don't know, jealousy, hatred, or whatever. You know what I mean? They just didn't want me there or whatever. And it was just sickening, right? That your own family will do you like that, but your own family will do you dirty before a stranger will do you dirty. And I learned that the hard way, right? And I used to beg my subscribers for money to scrape up money to get a motel room. See, people don't know these stories. See, you have to tell these stories because people don't know these stories. So and you know what I mean? Like, cause think about it. If you don't have no place to live and you carrying your suitcase and your bags and stuff, why don't you just go get a job? You know how hard it is to get a job if you don't have no stability. You know how hard it is to put in an application if you don't have no Wi-Fi, no connection, no stability. See, people don't tell you these parts. oh, you just a bum. You just that. I've never been a bum a day in my life. If I was a bum, I would be on the street smoking crack right now instead of doing messages. But I've never done crack a day in my life. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you these messages for a reason. You know what I mean? A motherfucker that's always been pampered all their life, of course they gonna judge. They never been through it. But I used to beg my subscribers for money and shit. Cause like I said, when you don't have no stability, you don't got nowhere to go. It's hard to put in a job application. It's hard to do that shit because you don't have no stability. You have nowhere to put your stuff. You just all over the place, right? So I would beg my subscribers, right, for money and shit, to scrape up money to go get a motel room for a night or two. You know what I'm saying? People don't know this shit. One day, and this is how I really knew that the creator was real. I'm telling you, this is how I really knew. One day, I asked my subscribers and stuff, and shout out to all my subscribers that helped me during those times. Shout out to all my subscribers that's helped me out during these times now. You know what I'm saying? The love is most definitely appreciated. But one day I had came up with $60, right? To get a little motel room for the night. I swear to God, I cannot forget this shit. That same day, before I had came up with the money, I kept seeing on my phone 1010 on license plates. 1010. I kept seeing 1010. And watch this. I'm gonna read what 1010 angel number means. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit is real, bro. I'm telling you, shit's real. I know somebody going through this right now. That's why I'm explaining this stuff. Because people don't know. People just gonna judge you and shit. Oh, this person this person that. You've been pampered all your goddamn life. You ain't got no right to judge no motherfucker. The fuck? You ain't never been homeless, bitch. You ain't got no right to say shit. I can speak on this shit because I've been through this shit. And I'm just getting passionate about this shit because I hate these judgmental motherfuckers that's always talking shit. Now, some motherfuckers that's out there homeless, they probably did do some fucked up shit. They probably did. But I'm still not going to judge them and shit like that because they lost. They sleep. They lost. You see what I'm saying? I was lost too. Real shit. But it was due to circumstances. You know what I mean? It wasn't due to me doing no fucked up shit. It was due to circumstances. But I'm going to get into this shit. So look, this is what angel number 1010 means. 1010 angel number. I'm telling you, I kept seeing this number that day, right? This shit gonna blow your mind. 1010 is viewed. Wait, hold on. Yeah, wait. They must have switched it. But anyway, 1010 is viewed by most numerologists as a mystical number, which is accurate. The meaning of the number 1010 is to encourage individuals to be their very best versions of themselves through positive vibrations, following their hearts, listening to their inner wisdom, and making choices based on love instead of fear, right? And I'm pretty sure they probably edit that shit or something like that. But if that resonates with you, you can apply that knowledge to your path. So it was something along those lines, right? This was like back in 2018. It was something along those lines. I cannot make this shit up, man. Hold on. I cannot make this shit up. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm gonna read the comments and stuff. I'm gonna read them after I'm done saying what I'm saying. But listen though, right? I swear I cannot make this up. So that day I came up with the $60 and stuff by asking my subscribers, you know, to come up with the money and shit because I was actually homeless, right? That the day before I came up with the $60 to get the motel room for that night, and I was in Chicago at this time. You know what I'm saying? I kept seeing 1010. I kept seeing it on license plates, all that. That night, I came up with the money. I swear to God on everything I love. When I went in there to get to get the motel room, guess what room number the dude gave me? 1010. Well, I don't think it was 1010. Well, actually, it was saying like it was room number 10, but on the key, you know how like they write the number multiple times? He had 10 on the front and 10 on the back, so it symbolized 1010. But the room number he gave me was 10. And earlier that day, I kept seeing 1010, right? So I knew that those angel messages was real. So I go in the room, put my stuff down, all this stuff, right? Bro, I turned on the TV. That movie Notorious with Biggie, rest in peace to Biggie, legend. It was on. It was just in the beginning of the movie. I swear to God, this shit inspired me so much. I'm telling you, this shit's gonna blow your mind. So I turn on the TV, the movie Notorious on, Notorious B.I.G. That movie's on, and it's on the part where Biggie just got out of jail, and he just found out he had a daughter. And he was in the basement rapping. If y'all seen that movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. He was in the basement rapping and all that stuff, right? He was rapping all that shit. And then he told P. Diddy in the movie, he was like, fuck that shit, bro. We gotta do this shit. We gotta make this shit happen. I got a daughter. Well, I don't have any kids. I don't have a daughter, nothing like that. But I just related to it because he was homeless. His mom kicked him out for selling crack. I wasn't selling crack or nothing like that. But I'm just saying I related to the homeless part, right? And in that movie, that shit really spoke to me. So time go past. You know how, it's when you're in a motel room, whatever, you gotta leave before a certain time. So next day, I kept seeing 1010. I kept seeing 1010 everywhere. So guess what? I scrape up another $60 to get a motel room for that night again. Well, not that night again, but for the next night. I go back to that same motel because that was like the only motel in town that had a vacancy. So I go there, right? Boy, the dude gave me room 10 again. I can't make this shit up. The dude gave me room 10 again. I swear to God. I turned on the TV. The same part of the movie Notorious B.I.G. that shit was on again on the same part where Biggie just got out of jail. He felt like he had a daughter. He was in the basement when they had the little mic hanging down and he was rapping. And then next he called P. Diddy or whatever. And he was like, man, we got to make this shit happen, bro. We got to make this shit happen. I got a daughter, woo, woo, woo. And then he started doing little shows at the colleges. And then that's when he finally got his big break. I swear to God, that shit played in the same part 2 days in a row. The first day, it was on that part. Second day, I ended up getting that same room 10. So I got the room 10 the first time. Then that movie was on when I turned the TV on. Next day, dude gave me the same room 10. Turned the TV on. That same movie, Notorious B.I.G. on the same part was playing. I cannot make this shit up. This is how I knew this shit was real. This is how I knew this shit was real. Those angel numbers are real. It's like somebody donated 888. That's an angel number. What does 888 angel number mean? Let's read it. Let's read it. And shout out to the person that donated that 888. I shouted them out earlier, but just shout out to them because it's power in giving, it's power in receiving. That's a whole different topic though. You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit. That's why the whole premises of Christmas, people like to give and people like to receive. But it's deeper than that. But you get what I'm saying in a nutshell. So let's see, what does 888 angel number mean? Can you resonate with this? The 888 angel number is synonymous with success and financial abundance. If the universe is sending you this number, then you're moving in the right direction. The 888 angel number may be one of the most positive messages you can receive. Somebody just randomly donated 888. Boy, them angel numbers, boy, I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Angels speak through numbers. And I'm telling that story for people out there, you know what I'm saying, that can relate. You know what I mean? That story I just told is going to help somebody's life. It's going to save somebody's life. It's going to help somebody going through that shit right now. Somebody probably homeless right now that's going through it. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Or they going through family issues and stuff like that. And they probably thinking about running away or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay strong. Believe in yourself. You gotta get a divine connection with the Most High. Really, you know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. You gotta get in tune with nature, which nature is an external source to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Like real talk. And that shit is real. Might sound crazy. It might sound like it's some new age shit. It's not no new age shit, bro. It's resonance. Resonating with numbers because numbers is the universal language. Numbers is connected with everything we do. Letters have numbers behind them. You see what I'm saying? So just to break that down, but I'm gonna read these comments and then I'm probably gonna end this live because I've been on here for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Just dropping jewels. And I probably might, I don't know, I might go live again, but I don't know. I might drop some more videos and shit. But also, while y'all here, while y'all live and listening, check out my new podcast. Check out my new podcast. It's on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? We expanding the brand. This brand would not be as big as it is without the people. So I love the genuine supporters. I love the support. Whether you donate or whether you don't, whether you donate or whether you don't donate, I still appreciate the support. So I just want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? But when people donate, it just shows that, I mean, some people probably can't donate. Some people probably want to, but they can't. But I still love to y'all. But the people who can donate and they do, that just goes to show you that you're really a real supporter type shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, the people who want to donate but can't, still love to y'all. Still shout y'all out too. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the podcast. Check out my new podcast. It's called Divine Insight. King 603 Joey Divine Insight. The link is in my community tab on my channel. Click the link, go to my community tab on my channel, scroll through, and you're gonna see it. I'm like, this is my new episode. You know what I'm saying? Click the link, and it's gonna take you to my podcast. It's on Spotify. And like I said, this platform would not be where it's at without the people. I know that. I'm not afraid to say that. You know what I'm saying? So much love to the people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support. Whether you can donate, whether you can't donate, I still appreciate the support. Support is support. You know what I'm saying? So it's appreciated. You feel me? That's basically what I'm trying to say. But let me read these comments and shit. And yeah, man, we're just gonna go from there. All right, okay, shit, damn, my bad. Like I said, I wasn't ignoring y'all in the comments. I'm just like when I'm speaking my 1-2, I like to speak and not and get distracted. Because when I read the comments and stuff, I'm gonna reply. If you got a question and stuff, I'm gonna answer the question to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I speak, I don't read the comments while I'm speaking. You know what I mean? But now that I'm done saying what I had to say, I'm gonna read the comments. Okay, so where did I leave off at? Okay, I left off right here on mystical vibrations, 44, etc. If you've been seeing that. Yes, I have been seeing that. Roy L.O. Bay 13, you see this new devil on this new level. Exactly. Every time it's a new level, there's a new devil. I learned that from Tiario, you know what I'm saying? That's 100% facts. And yeah, that's true. I used to watch Tiario too heavy back in it wasn't like in 2012 though. It was back more like 2013, 2014. I started really listening to Tiario, and then 2000 like 15, 16, and 17, especially 2017, Tiario videos really, really helped me a lot because I was just going through some, just fucked up family issues and, stability issues and shit. And a lot of his videos about demons and shit and angels, a lot of that shit opened my eyes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't no hater, you feel me? Like I give credit where credit is due. Unlike a lot of these other motherfuckers out here. And shout out to Tiario, man. He actually uploaded one of my videos. I think it was back in either 2015 or 2017. So shout out to Tiario, man. That's just some real shit. But okay. So damn, okay. So Mystical Vibration said, yep. Joe Patterson III, I saw a cloud that looked like Michael sword and all. I believe you, bro, because man, I'm telling you, I know about the whole cloud shit and everything. How the clouds can form into different images. I can even make clouds move with my pure energy. I swear to God, bro. I'm telling you, real shit. But that's a whole different story, man. Mystical vibrations. Yeah, our Father ain't playing. It's serious. It's serious spiritual war at the moment. You ain't never lying. Shit, y'all speaking truth in this shit. Goddamn. See, that's why I like my following, because y'all say the shit that I'm thinking, or y'all, we on the same wavelength. Let's just put it like that. Let's not use all the words. We on the same wavelength. Joe Patterson III. You seen the movie The Stand by Stephen King? It was about the Israelites meet up at a specific place. I have not seen that movie. I am a fan of Stephen King. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen that. The only Stephen King movies I've seen was Pet Cemetery 2, Cujo, They Always Come Back. Um, Damn, there was another one too. It, of course. I seen It. That's classic. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I haven't seen that one, but I'm gonna check that out. It's called The Stand by Stephen King. It's about the Israelites. And see, Stephen King, he knows some shit too. You know what I'm saying? He knows some shit. I'm most definitely a fan of Stephen King. Hell yeah. Okay. Prosper and be great, said Shalom. Said Shalom, fam. Shalom, my brother. And then Shalom is like, that's like modern day Hebrew, which is nothing wrong with that. That's modern Hebrew, like Shalom. And then Shalom is more like Paleo Hebrew, which is closer to Messianic Hebrew. And if you don't know, that's an actual language. It's an ancient language. Hebrew is ancient language. Like modern day Hebrew, Shalom, stuff like that. Then Shalom and stuff like that is Paleo Hebrew. Uh, and then Jasmine Lee, Shalom, speak that. Thank you, Jasmine. Roy L. Obey 13 said, Shalom. Shalom, my brother. Black Queen said, a lot must go. You ain't never lying about that. Black Queen also said, pandemics. Black Queen said, yep, thumbs up. Black Queen, facts. I am who I am, 1995. I remember 444. That's a deep angel number. You know, Roy L. Obey, the thumbs up. Roy L. Obey, nah. And he said, and the video's short and sweet. I'm not sure what he talking about on that one though. But Black Queen, it's so sad, brother, because people are so dumbed down, they're falling for it. Shit. Yeah, you ain't never lying about that, but shit, that's where it comes to free will. Some people choose to stay dumbed down. It's because I've been dumbed down before. I'm telling you, I was not at this level, bro. I'm telling you, literally, I can go back. I'm 27. I just turned 27 January 8th. So not even a month ago yet. I just turned 27. So if you take 10 years of that, I was 17. You take 10 years of that, 20 years of that, I was 7 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like at 17, bro, I wasn't even this woke or so-called woke. I was still lost then. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, that's what people don't get. So we all dumb down, you know what I mean? We all dumb down at a certain level. It's just if you choose to stay dumbed down or not. But you're absolutely correct though. It is sad. Dennis Parker said, oh yeah. He said, oh hell yeah, you did a lot of them. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Black Queen, abortion, let alone, is depopulating by the millions. Of course, it's called Planned Parenthood by Margaret Sanger. Of course, all this shit is set up, death by design. Dennis Parker, I've been following you for years. I just never said anything. You should say something. You talking about Bubbles? Funny as hell. Bubbles. If you don't know what Bubbles mean, Michael Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles. That shit funny. You talking about I just never said anything. Bubbles. Shit, you Bubbles too, Dennis. That shit funny. But man, yeah, man, like I said, like that's not, and just to clarify, like if you tell somebody like one of your favorite creators or something, or a favorite celebrity or whatever, I've been following you for years, that's not dick riding, bro. That's just showing genuine support, because you got a lot of people that won't say anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like just out of pride or whatever it is, they might feel like they doing too much. That's not doing too much. Like in my opinion, bro, like I respect that. Like you could have said something. Like a lot of people tell me, you look like the type that won't respond back. It's like, God damn, you prejudiced. Like, damn, do I really like the type that won't respond? Like, what the fuck? That's not me. It depends on the situation, the person, whatever. How your profile look. If your shit looks suspicious or policey, I probably won't respond. But if you got pictures and you know what I'm saying, I could see you and shit like that, then and you know you asking legitimate questions, you ain't being disrespectful, then yeah, I'll respond to you. But nah, to me, that's not dick riding, bro. That's just showing support. Like real talk. Black Queen, the number one business is arms dealers right after is sex trafficking. Thank you for posting that. That's some real shit. That is some real shit. MM, which is male from Australia. Do you think the jab was designed to wipe out 90% of the population? Feels like it. Long term effects are unknown at this stage. See, to be honest with you, it's hard to say that because if you actually do your research and actually do your research, don't go off what people saying. It's always been vaccines and shit like that. Because a vaccine, the whole premise of a vaccine is to basically put the so-called disease or illness in your body so your body can build antibodies against it to fight it off. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But in right now, I don't know. I think it all plays a part with what's going on in today's age. With all this corruption and shit going on, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? In all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if it's designed to wipe us out. You know what I mean? But like I said, like due to you know, uh, politics and all that, I'm not gonna tell a person not to take it. I'm not gonna tell a person to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because they can flag up for that. You feel me? But Black Queen said that's why Ish is so over sexualized and violent. Exactly, exactly, exactly. To stimulate your root chakra, to keep you in a low vibration, to keep you in your lower self. That's why I said in my human trafficking video, and Hassan Campbell talked about this too. Shout out Hassan Campbell. I know a lot of people that they opinion, but I respect a lot of the shit he say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I respect a lot of the shit he say. A lot of the stuff I don't agree with, but a lot of the stuff I do agree with. When it comes to like the end times and that real shit he's speaking, I agree with that shit. But some of the other stuff he said I don't agree with, which nobody's gonna agree with nobody 100%. But he did say that on Instagram and stuff, and you know what I mean. But y'all already had a perception about this. But he did say this, that why you think they got these naked girls on there twerking and all that shit? And like he said, it's people that's into organ harvesting and sex trafficking that's on Instagram that's watching. Like right now, there's probably hella people right here watching. Like it say it's 15 people in the building, but I believe it's way more. They got my numbers all messed up. It's people on Instagram that can look at your profile, especially if it's public. They don't never gotta like your post. They could be plotting on you, all type of stuff. Yeah, I like this girl right here. We like this one. We gonna set this one up. I want her on my table. On a mortician's table. I want her on my table. Oh yeah, you would look. You know what I'm saying? You got real shit like that. Hassan Khan was talking about that. I gotta find that live stream he did about that. But yeah, that's why everything is overly sexualized and violent to stimulate your root chakra, bro. This shit is real. That's why they got all these girls twerking on Instagram and all this shit and all that stuff. And I'm not against twerking and no shit like that. I'm just saying a lot of that shit is overly sexualized to deceive you. You know what I mean? To lure you in to get your ass. Real shit. And what I mean by get you, I'm telling you, sell your ass in the sex trafficking, sell your ass in the human trafficking, bro. Real shit. The real shit. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't want to hear that shit. But this shit is deeper than what you think, man. This shit is way deeper than what you think. But Black Queen also said, I remember, brother, I am who I am, 1995, put 444 again. Dennis Parker, by them, I mean those black and white videos and the bubbles. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. That's classic, bro. I used to do my videos like that. A lot of people don't know that was really my gimmick to get myself on. Cause I knew if I kept uploading a lot of videos with that blue and that black type of image, excuse me, a lot of people were gonna be like, who the fuck is this? Who is this? And they're gonna start taking heed. Then once I got to like 1,000 subscribers, I stopped doing the filters and I showed my real face. And then a lot of people were like, oh, you look good, you look good, you look good. I ain't think you looked that good. And I was, hey, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was really my gimmick of really getting on. Because a lot of people was gonna be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? So yeah, just in case if you didn't know. And then Black Queen said, I agree, engagement is the key. It is. You gotta engage the people that follow you. If you act like, if you act like one of those motherfuckers that's too Hollywood that you can't respond to nobody or you can't even like or heart nobody comment, bro, come on, man. You ain't that damn important. You know what I'm saying? Then I am who I am, 1995 said, yep. Joe Patterson III flipped the table over. You funny. Black Queen, did y'all see the fake sun in China? Yes, I've seen that. That's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Mystical vibrations, they always been with you, brother. Never alone. Even homeless. Met a lot of woke homeless brothers. Also, yeah, bro. So when you don't go with the status quo, you don't go with the agenda, or if you got like, it depends on your family circumstances. It was really due to my family circumstances and just the shit I was going through. You know what I mean? But everybody else's situation is different. Like I said, I can't speak on no other man or no other woman's situation. But what I was personally going through was due to like family circumstances and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you do have a lot of brothers and sisters that's homeless, that's very woke. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a game, and it's just like America's supposed to be this great country and all this shit, but you can't even combat homelessness. Like, come on, bro. That y'all use taxpayers' money, and yes, I am a taxpayer. Y'all use taxpayers' money to pay for all this shit, but you can't use taxpayers' money to buy some damn abandoned buildings, some abandoned motel buildings, fix that shit up, and let them motherfuckers live in there. Come on, man. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I'll fuck around and run for president and shit. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit wouldn't be going on. Real shit. And don't nobody want to hear that because everybody out for greed and out for self. Not everybody, but a lot of people is. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on that, bro, because I've been homeless, so I got the right to say what the fuck I want to say on that topic. Aaron Essential said, true. Mystical vibrations. A homeless brother brought me to the Lord full time when I was lost. They know much and are always guided, man. Some of them are angels disguised. That's facts. Oh my God, bro. I was just about to say that. And then I read the rest of your comment and you just said what I was about to say. You see, we on the same wavelength. I was just about to say a lot of people don't get it, but a lot of homeless people are angels because angels come in a rough, rugged form. Satan come, you see how the camera got bright when I did that? See that? You see? Satan comes in a good looking form to deceive you. Wake up. Wake the up. Wake the damn up. And it say my mic is muted. It say my audio went out. Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. I don't know why my mic keep going in and out. Unless I'm putting my finger on the damn button by accident, which I don't think I am. But all right, let's get back to the hey, can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. But yeah, mystical vibrations, you absolutely correct about that. A lot of angels are disguised as homeless people, bro. Real shit. And I'm not gonna say every homeless person, but a lot of them are. You have to have discernment to know who you're dealing with. Real talk. Real talk. Um, and I can get into that too, but I'm gonna finish reading these comments real quick because I have been live for damn near 3 hours. Damn. I am who I am. 1995 put 100, 100, 100. And Joe Patterson the third. I'm about to be homeless again, but I rather be that than be around the vaxxed parentheses zombies. Damn, bro, that's deep, man. Man, keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up, man, for real. Excuse me. And to be honest with you, bro, like, man, I'm telling you, like, a lot of people choose to be homeless. And I'm not saying people choosing that, but some people would choose that lifestyle because it's more freedom that comes with it. Yeah, you sacrificing a lot of other stuff and you losing out on a lot of other stuff, but a lot of people choose it because it's a lot of freedom that comes with it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like I'm not telling nobody to do that because I've actually been homeless due to circumstances, but like I'm saying, but like, bro, just keep your head up, bro. Like real shit. Like, don't give up on yourself for real. And then mystical vibrations. You living with Vax siblings? No, I live by myself. And Lil Trippy, what up, Joey? What's good, Lil Trippy? What's poppin', bro? Mystical vibrations. Man, I sometimes get frustrated with all the angel numbers. Like they trying to speak to us and we ain't understanding. That's why they keep repeating. It's no, bro. It's don't get frustrated at the angel numbers. If anything, get frustrated at yourself. You know what I'm saying? But don't even try not to get frustrated at all. But bro, the angel numbers that is angels and your ancestors trying to speak to you through numbers. That's why they keep repeating. Because you're supposed to go on Google, whatever angel number you see in 111 333, type it in 333 angel number, 111 angel number. Read it. If it resonates with you, try to apply it to your life in some type of way. And I'm telling you, you won't be let down. Mystical vibrations, bruh. 888 means detachment from someone, from something, or certain people. Most of those angel number means in Google shouldn't be trusted. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. But if it resonates with you, then you could still apply it to your life. You see what I'm saying? That's basically the premise of what I'm coming from. Like, it's all different conflicting, and that's what I'm saying. Don't really get too deep into like it means this, it means that. If it resonates with you, you can apply it to your life. See, that's the whole thing. That's what Satan wants to do. He wants to argue. It's this, it's this. No, bro. Like it could mean that, it could mean that, and it could mean the same thing I read. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you read it and it applies to you and you resonate with it, you resonate with it for a reason. That shit resonate with your soul. That's basically what it means. You know what I'm saying? That's just another divisive way of Satan to get us to fight each other, bro. That's all. But I respect your opinion too. You see what I'm saying? Transparency. Dre working. Every time I check my phone clock, I see 1111 or 444. That's bro, them angel numbers, bro. You should really look into that. Actually, I'm gonna read. Oh shit. I'm gonna read what angel number 444 mean before I end this live. Can't and then it's funny, right after that, Black Queen said, "Can you tell me what 444 means?" I see it I see it all the time, every day almost. Okay, I'm gonna Google it real quick for you, which is that's powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if you see in the angel numbers and you don't Google it, how you gonna know what it mean? You see what I'm saying? Just like with 666. I remember when I used to listen to Tyler the Creator. I think it was in his song Goblin, or was it in Bastard? It was in one of those songs where he was like 666 because they say I'm a devil worshiper because I say 666, but I'm too fucking ignorant to do some research. I didn't get what he was saying back then. I didn't get it. But really 666 is an angel number too. I used to see that number too. But you have to do more research on angel number 666. You know what I mean? Because they got that one more hidden. You have to actually read and cross reference and shit. But Tyler the Creator, bro, He was on a different level back then. I didn't get it. I thought that was on some devil worship and shit too. Bro, I even was scared of the number 13 before. Because on Google, they used to stay away from it and all that stuff, bro. That's just scare tactics so you won't wake up. Real talk. That's scare tactics so you won't wake up. Real talk. So this is what 444 means. You know what I'm saying? And you might find a different one on Google, but this is the one that just pops up when you type in angel, or it depends. You could type in 444 angel number, or you could type in angel number 444. You know what I'm saying? But, and like I said, if this resonates with you, just apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? But it says 444 is a sign that one should keep faith and that the angels are watching over one. They have taken it on themselves to guide one to a brighter future. If one sees this number, especially if it reoccurs, it is an indication that one should give up all doubts on issues related to ambitions and act decisively. So if that resonates with you, boom. I mean, but they got a whole bunch of different things on 444 what it means. Everybody, that might not resonate with everybody. That might resonate with certain people. But like I said, if it resonates with you, you can take that info and apply it to your path. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing demonic about that. Because remember, numbers is the universal language. It's numbers in everything. So how's that demonic when it's numbers in everything? You see what I'm saying? You have to listen to what I'm really saying. You know what I mean? That's not nothing demonic. Because how can it be demonic when the universe and numbers coincide with each other? You see what I'm saying? Real shit. Dennis Parker, The Langoliers by Stephen King. I haven't seen that movie by Stephen King either. At the moment, Queen, it's Archangel. Well, Mystical Vibration said, oh, ATM Queen, or at the moment Queen, it's Archangel Michael dispatched to protect you. And then Black Queen said, happy belated birthday, King. Thank you, Black Queen. I appreciate that. You know, it ain't Capricorn season no more, unfortunately. But, you know, shout out to the Aquariuses that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. And then Omari Brown said, Mike muted up close. Audio went out. Mike went out. He won't be able to see unless you read the comments. I say, now my mic back on. Mystical Vibration said, damn, it came back for itself. They did that on purpose as soon as he started talking about the vaccine. Of course, bro, I told you. I already told you this shit is controlled. But just in case, you know, I'm going to mute my mic and then turn it back on. So, yeah, y'all should be able to hear me. Of course, bro. I'm glad you're paying attention. Shout out Mystical Vibrations. I'm glad that brother is in here paying attention. As soon as you start talking about certain shit, your mic start going in and out. Come on, man. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. Mystical Vibrations also said, this shit is real. You ain't never lying. Black Queen talking about mic check. Mystical Vibrations, they censoring anything to do with the word vaccine. They gave me a strike for that also. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said, you know, we ain't gonna get too much into politics of that, but you already know if you know. Let's just say it like that. I am who I am, 1995. Oh, I'm tweaking. Yeah, hold on now. I am who I am, 1995, 444. My bad. And then Black Queen said, I love Hassan. She talking about Hassan Campbell, man. Shout out to Hassan. I ain't gonna say I love the brother, nothing like that. But I respect what he say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect a lot of stuff he say. You know, a lot of stuff I disagree with what he say, but I respect a lot of shit that Hassan Campbell say though. So shout out to him. And then Omari Brown said, facts, Mystical Vibrations. It came back on, bro. They messed with the audio when you were speaking about the vaccine. Omari Brown said, audio good. I am who I am. Yep. Mystical Vibrations, they watching you. Of course they watching me. Of course they watching me. They fucking with my numbers. Hell yeah, they watching. Black Queen said yes. And then Danny Phantom 47. I like that name. Wake the damn up. You already know. Wake the damn up, man. Death to all the haters. Peace, prosperity to all the genuine supporters right here. Because a lot of people that watch me, that genuinely watch me, that really learn from my messages, whether they admit it or whether they don't. Because like I said, on my analytics, I've I've made an impression over 23 million people. I've made an impression on over 23 million people. But my views and my views on my channel as a whole is on the verge of going to 3 million, but I made an impression on 23 million people. Come on, man. Them numbers don't add up. And then Denny Phantom 47 said, peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, my brother. 13 love to you. You feel me? Which is the highest amount of love you can give, you know. So peace and love to you, my brother. Like I said, I already know they watching though, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But if you know, you know. If you paying attention, you paying attention. But like I say, bro, I'm good with the numbers. I know what time it is, bro. I know what time it is. They got my shit all hacked up, and then sometimes it be motherfuckers that speaking Russian, and not even that. It be just random motherfuckers. But recently, he said it's 13 people in here. It just dropped back down to 12. But it's back at 13 now. But yeah, bro. It be people, and King Rob talked about this too. Shout out to King Rob, man. Robert Ketchum Mason Jr. You feel me? He coming with that real facts too. But he talked about it too. That it be these people. He call them hackers, which that's basically what they is. A lot of them, from what I've seen, from today and then yesterday, it's been like some Russian hackers and shit. Cause I know how the Russian language look. They drop like these little mini links in your comments, and what that does is it take your views and all the algorithm. It take all your traffic from your views and they steer it to somewhere else. So all my views and shit is going to somebody else. I don't know how the fuck they doing it, but King Rob talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Robert Ketchum Mason Jr. He talks about this. You see what I'm saying? They put these little links, and I've seen this with my own eyes too. That's why I'm speaking on it. They drop these little links. They not full links. They like mini links. They put them in your comments and stuff like that. And yeah, that's how they like steer your traffic to like other YouTubers, or like they just stop your views and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm glad y'all was here for the message. This live stream is pretty much over with. I'm gonna stop it at 33333. But yeah, man, I'm glad y'all learned something from this, man. Wake the damn up, man. More videos and more content coming soon, of course. So yeah, man.